have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda. Oh no, I'm gonna die! Oh no! Give me the hell! Oh, they're all following me. He almost said thank you to a robot, but he couldn't handle it. Baby steps, okay? Baby steps. Oh, look at this! That's so good! Oh, man. There's you. There's you. There's you. Beat down! Look, I'm beating up a shark, mate! I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number... No, 45's later. 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda. Hello again, fellow friends, and welcome back to this. Me trying to memorize Big Smoke's order, and failing, most likely, almost certainly. How goes it, everyone? I think me and Misfit might be the same person.
Too easy or too difficult. Remember, you can change
That's not right.
the difficulty settings in the options section.
There we go. Excelente. What is this? You got an emote thanks to Panda's subscription. What does that mean? Does that mean the second emote that I uploaded has now been... Oh, Panda said there's no sound on that notification. God... I'll tell you why. It's because I use the same scene collection for all my streams now. Instead of having a different collection of scenes for each game, I just moved all of the different scenes into one scene collection, so I can press the buttons and change stuff. So I have this same scene collection when I'm recording Mortal Kombat, and I turn the desktop audio off when I'm recording Mortal Kombat, obviously, because why would I want it? And then I forget to turn the desktop audio back on when I'm recording this, and obviously that sound is a desktop sound effect. Panda's like, hey, I got a silver border. Nice. And Rowan's here as well, and so on, and other people. What is this? I got an emote thanks to the Petulant Panda subscription. That's weird. Thank? I clicked thank. Thank you. Panda goes, no, it's a crap standard Twitch emote. That's what I was worried about. So, can we use the emote that Panda made, then? I don't think it's working. I think they're getting back to me. Where's my emotes? Twitch emotes, favorite emotes? Not global emotes. Where's mine?
I don't know if I mentioned this, but
what is this?
I like your
yeah, okay. Yeah, so there's those 3 emotes that I've got. The one that Panda made, I assume they're going to approve it, because when I uploaded the first bunch, it came up with a message saying, yo, we have to approve this, and I was like, excellent. And it took a couple of weeks. Yeah, Panda says his took 4 weeks. But when I uploaded the awesome Sub-Zero one that Panda made for us, I didn't get a message saying, yo, we need to approve this. It just showed up in the emotes thing, next to the emote. And it said pending next to it, and I was like, okay, I assume that just means pending approval. They gave me no notifications, and it only says pending next to it if you hover the mouse over it. So they really don't want to make it clear. But I just assume that they're just taking their time to approve it, and then it'll be approved. I'm hoping that I don't have to do anything else, and everyone's waiting for me. That's what I'm concerned about. Yeah, Panda said it's the same thing. They don't bother telling you twice. Fair enough. I guess they just assume that once you've done it once, you know the process. It's just going to be the same. Look at this. Classic Subbins Muck-Zero of the Funko popperization. Look at this shit. He's got his little ice ball and everything. Look at him. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So now I got... He's like, I will freeze you, Scorpion. What's over there? Now I got Jin, as you all know, from Tekken. Specifically Tekken 3 Jin, because they do a Tekken 4 Jin. But I was like, I've got nothing against Tekken 4 Jin, but Tekken 4 Jin had the black and white gi, which is okay. But Jin is all about the flame-splattered trouser leg, so I had to get the Tekken 3 Jin. I've got the Alduin. I might have to get the Goro. Panda's got the Goro. He said it was expensive, and I'm sure it was, because the Alduin was expensive. But I looked on Amazon, and the Goro Funko Pop isn't there. So I just googled Goro Funko Pop, and it took me to some random website, and it goes, yo, Goro Funko Pop, 6 inches, £18. And I was like, £18? That seems suspiciously cheap. And then it said, oh yeah, free shipping from within Australia. And I was like, oh, there we go. So you have to ship it from Australia. That's where the price would come in. I see. Look at this. Yeah, Lucky says, I saw that on your Instagram. See, Lucky got first looks. Lucky got first glance. And some other people saw it on Twitter as well. But here it is. Classic Sub-Zero. Because I wanted the Sub-Zero one, Zlee, because he's my boy. But the only Sub-Zero one they had 2 Sub-Zero ones, and I said no to both. One of them was Sub-Zero wearing his default Mortal Kombat X outfit. Fuck that. Basically, because it's I think his probably his second most hideous design. And then the other one they do is a Scorpion and Sub-Zero double pack, where Scorpion looks all shit and frosted over, and Sub-Zero looks all shit and on fire, and he's still wearing the MKX default outfit. So I said no. Twice. And then I looked to see if they were doing a classic one, and they were working on some classic ones. I've got the box here. They're out now, obviously, hence I've got it. But they were working on Liu Kang, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, and Raiden, all in their MK1 designs. And I was like, that's what I want, classic Sub-Zero. So I checked the other day, and they had been released, so there we go. I'll put that over there. Nice. Okay. Yeah, Panda wants a Kotal. I want a Kotal! What did you make that Jax one out of? Because I guess they don't make a Jax one. Panda said he made his Jax one. I can't remember what he made it out of. Well, he obviously made it out of a Funko Pop. Just painted it, I guess.
I like it.
Hey! Why did that not play my sound effect? Panda cheered! Panda's like 100, 110. Cheers, boy, but why did that not play the thing that should have played? Ooh, I need to find out. What if I replay that? No, that's not doing what it should, though. Oh, Panda says, it's M'Baku from Black Panther's head and a dude from True Blood's body. Fair enough. Well, you did a good job, because I was looking at it and I was like, that's Jax. Okay, just bear with me, boys. Bear with me. Okay. In case anyone's wondering why I'm streaming in the middle of the day, why haven't you been following me on Twitter and Discord, eh? You'd know, wouldn't you? I said yesterday that I wanted to do a stream during the day, because I want to put more time into this game. Because I want to get this stream done. I've got so many other things I want to stream, and streaming 2 hours a day isn't really enough on this. So, just bear with me. I'm looking at Streamlabs, and I'm wondering why my... I set up all my notifications before the previous stream. Where are we? Alert box. So when people cheer, it's supposed to be the yes M. Bison sound, but also show the M. Bison GIF as well.
I'm an ST200 model. I mean, I thought you might be interested.
Okay, I'm going to hit the test bits button. Yes! Yes! That's what's meant to happen. Why did that not happen? When Panda cheered bits. I'm so confused. The King 705 is here. How goes it, son? How goes it? For real, though, why are those cheers... Why did Panda's cheers not work? I mean, that was test bits. Is there another... Because you cheer with bits, don't you? So that's what the bits alert should be. So when Panda cheered with bits, it should have done that. Well, fuck him. I can't sort it out on stream, can I? That would be ridiculous. So, Panda says, my other 2 McFarlane MK toys just turned up to finish my collection. Nice. Alright, where are we? Where are we in terms of story? What did we do last time? Oh, last time was a stream. I just remembered, mate. Last time was a stream. You guys nearly got Hank killed. You nearly got Connor killed. You got the 2 Tracys killed. The 2 girls at the At the strip club? No, I guess it is strip club. It's just android strip club. Yeah. So yeah, because I lost the fight because you guys wanted the androids to get away, but then also you guys also voted to use the gun if it showed up. So Connor shot the android. So that's two deviant cases. No, three. Three deviant cases that Connor has failed. There was the one at the beginning with the stab 28 times. There was the one where we had to chase the guy over the rooftop from the pigeons, but you guys rightfully voted to save Hank and let that deviant escape. And then the third one was when we chased Kara, and she got over the freeway, and she escaped, so that's three failed. And then the last one, we didn't fail, because you guys made Connor kill the deviants, so the deviant case was closed. But Hank did not like that. But if you recall, he didn't like it just enough so that he didn't actually shoot Connor in the next scene. Marcus, oh yeah, you guys raided the Cyberlife warehouse, and you could have gotten away with a truck full of supplies, but you didn't. You had to run away and flee. But the mission wasn't a complete failure. I've never seen that. I've never seen that before. Because when I've gone through the mission, I've obviously gone through it and gotten the best ending loads of times, and I got the worst ending a couple of times on purpose to like fill out the branching tree. And I thought that if you run away and escape, that's it, mission failed, and they fucking hate you. But you guys, because of the point in which he ran away, like he didn't have to run away as soon as he saw the security robot, which is what I did. You guys dealt with that situation, kept him under control, and then when you said, no, we're not taking him with us, then the alarm went off. Then you had to run, but by that point, you guys had already collected enough blue blood and stuff, so when everyone got back to Jericho, everyone was like, yeah, we did it! And I was like, oh my god, I wasn't expecting that reaction. I was expecting a, fuck Marcus! So you guys are making this thing go in crazy twists and turns, and I like it. And the last thing Kara and Alice did, they were at Pirates Cove with all the Jerrys, remember? And they went on the carousel, or the roundabout, or whatever. So here we are. This is a Marcus mission. I believe this one is going to be filled with exceedingly important decisions to be made. This is where the game gets juicy, because all the stuff up until like the last couple of missions was basically laying the groundwork for things that are going to pay off in the back half of the game. Like it says, Harp, when Reptile, Rain, Ermac, and Smoke don't appear as playable characters in MK11. Yes, crying with a broken heart. Nah, I'd be okay. Honestly, I would take two of those as long as they're not Reptile and Ermac, because I prefer Rain and Smoke. Reptile and Ermac are fine, but we just had them. And if we must only have two of those four, I'm going Rain and Smoke. Misfit says, you guys did what? You should watch the stream I put up on YouTube. Hank pulled a gun on Connor, he always does. He pulled a gun on Connor, and based on your decisions in that conversation and leading up to that conversation, Hank will either shoot Connor or he won't. And if he shoots Connor, I'm pretty sure that means that Hank will commit suicide later on in the game. And I was certain he was going to shoot Connor because everyone was making like what I thought were the wrong decisions, and everything they said just pissed Hank off. And I was like, oh god, this is it, Connor's going to die, and therefore Hank's going to die. And then Hank didn't shoot him, and I was like, oh my god. It was so good. The last episode was awesome. Like he says, Harperlarp when Sub-Zero doesn't have his ice clone. Crying with a broken heart. Not really, actually, because he doesn't have the ice clone in MK11, and my initial reaction was, oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, my initial reaction was broken heart tear for about 5 seconds, and then I was like, nah, I'll be alright. And it is. Because some people were like, oh, he's got this Arctic trap thing, but fuck the Arctic trap, it's garbage. So, we're here to play a game, let's do this. So yeah, this is a Marcus one. So Jericho, they respect us, thank God, after that botched mission at the Cyberlife warehouse. If I didn't know better, I'd say you guys wanted the androids to lose. Fun fact, on my first playthrough of this game, I made the androids lose on purpose. Because I knew there was going to be a conflict between the androids and the humans, that's all I knew. And I said, I'm going to make the humans win, because I'm a human. And of course, making the humans win is kind of like a bad ending. Because... Oh, no! This isn't the level I thought it was going to be. But it is a pretty good level, with some far-reaching consequences. yeah, this game does not shy away from the idea that humans bad, robots freedom good. He's like, I am now a man on 8 mission. Panda says the Iceball brutality is still in MK11 Misfit. It sure is. I think it looked better in MKX, but at least in this one you can modify it so that when it hits them, it leaves their skeleton intact. That's pretty cool.
We can't stay silent anymore. It's time humans heard what we had to say.
How's the volumes? Everything okay?
No, they'll never listen to us. And revealing ourselves will put us in danger.
If we want freedom, we need to have the courage to ask for it.
Need more volume.
That's the only way.
What do you want to do?
Oh, I've got a plan.
Channel 16 broadcasts from the Stratford Tower. The control room is on the top floor. That's where we need to go.
I never noticed that before. All the times I've seen this, I've never noticed. Could you hear the alert that time? What is this? You got an emote thanks to Luke Nukem subscription. Luke Nukem has subscribed. Nice. How goes it, Luke Nukem? So yeah, that's another Twitch emote. That is cool. How do I close it? I will hit thank. There we go. Much thank. And I will close this, I guess. And then I'll hit thank again. Oh, I have to do this. There we go. It makes me want to type it out. Okay. Even though I can just say thanks. Mr. says, imagine actually subscribing. I have Panda for that. Ha! This is true. Oh, just before we continue, earlier I said I think me and Misfit are the same person because someone said something. Oh, I need to scroll up. No, I'm not going to scroll up. Someone said something. Oh, that was it. Yeah, Voltage said, he said, my parents don't approve of gaming. And I went, I don't approve of your parents. And then Misfit went, I don't approve of your parents. And then I think it was Will Trap who said, or maybe Lucky Luxor, who said, sup everybody. And then Voltage went, the sky. And I was like, ha! Like that. And then Misfit basically did the same thing. That's pretty funny. So, let's do this. Yeah. So the thing I'd never noticed before was that all the escalators said humans only and the stairs were androids only.
We'll plan the operation down to the smallest detail. We can't leave anything to chance.
Access to 47th floor. Okay, so basically we're at a broadcast building and we're going to try and basically broadcast a message out to the city. And the message will be basically decided by you guys. And it's going to sway public opinion because the public opinion doesn't seem to play much of a role until right at the end. So, depending on how you act, it could sway public opinion, and it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. Hello, standard receptionist bot.
Hello, sir. What can I do for you?
I'm okay, thanks.
Distract that human supervisor. Okay, I will do this. Done this a million times. So many times, in fact, I know it doesn't matter in the slightest which of the options of distraction, which of the methods of distraction you choose. So she has a child, she has an ID parking badge, she also has just a water service interruption notice on her desk, like that, randomly, in view of the public, for some reason, and her name is Elizabeth. Okay. So I will call her, and I'll pretend to be the fire department.
Elizabeth Wilson speaking.
Yeah, hello, this is Detroit Fire Department. 4685 Michigan Street.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am, there's been a fire in your building. Can you come down here?
Oh.
Lucky said clipped that. I don't know what you clipped,
Okay.
so it's going to be fun when I look later or tomorrow. Okay, so now she's buggering off. Now I can go speak to this old dear again.
I have an appointment with Mr. Peterson.
Do you have any ID?
Yeah, this is my ID. Let me just transfer this information to you via the near-field communication. Gotcha!
I need your help.
He's doing his Jesus thing.
I've just checked your ID. The elevators are after the security gate.
Thanks.
There's so many problems with that. I mean, first of all, there wouldn't be a record of the card being checked. But then again, you know, I guess until something suspicious is found, they wouldn't have a reason to check the card. I like this building. It reminds me of Mirror's Edge. Which reminds me, I still haven't... I can't believe, right? I loved the first Mirror's Edge. I was like, this game's amazing, they should make a sequel. And then they did, and I never bought it. And I'm so disappointed. I want to buy it, and I will. Throw it on the pile of games I don't have time to play. Now that I've downloaded fucking Bioshock collection. Look, I've got Bioshock 1. This is the story, okay? I bought Bioshock 2 on the PS3 when it came out, because I'd heard of Bioshock and everyone said it was good. So Bioshock 2, I bought it. Started playing it for about 5 minutes, and I was like, oh, this looks like the kind of game that you should play the first game first, to understand. So I stopped. Then I bought the first game on the Xbox 360 for some reason, not the PlayStation 3. Pardon me. And I played it for 2 or 3 hours. I thought it was okay. Admittedly, it was only 2 or 3 hours into it. I didn't get that far. But overall, the atmosphere was great. It really did a good job of making you feel like you were in this claustrophobic place under the sea. That was good. Didn't really care much for the gameplay or the powers or much of anything else, really. And I can't remember the specifics of how this happened, but I remember I died, or the game crashed, or something like that, and I lost, like... I must have played for more than a couple of hours, because I think I lost a couple of hours of progress. And I was like, fuck that. And I never played the game again. Which meant I never went back to Bioshock 2. So I've had Bioshock 1 and 2 for ages, never completed them. But now they've released the Bioshock collection on PS4 for as a free download, and it's got Bioshock 1, 2, and Infinite, which I never played. I'm like, yeah, why not? I mean, you know, I did download the Nathan Drake collection like 2 years ago, and I still haven't finished that. Gotta get through these things. This is one, like... Every time I play Mortal Kombat, I'm gonna be like, man, I could be putting time into a game I haven't finished yet. I need to go to the bathroom. Too busy yapping, I didn't know where I was going. Will Trip's like, here is my ID. Nice. No, don't go that way. You need to go this way. I do wonder, though. I do wonder who put this here. Now... maybe it was North? Because I see North in a minute, and she is dressed up like a cleaning robot. So maybe North put it here. But then if North got in as a cleaning robot, why didn't he come in as a cleaning robot? Why did he try and pass himself off as a human? I don't know. These are the questions. Okay, right. So, the mission coming up, as in when we get up to the roof, there is a very specific sequence of events that have to happen in order for all 4 of us to escape. Yes. Someone will always get shot unless you follow a very specific sequence of events. So this could be fun. Yeah, Panda says that's the reverse of how I look at games. All the time spent playing, I'm thinking I could be labbing stuff in MK11. Yeah, I'm not totally the opposite, but I am kind of the opposite because I know I've got this big backlog of games to play, and if I'm playing Mortal Kombat 11, I'm just like, I'm not making progress in it in those games. That's not why I don't play Mortal Kombat 11 more, and it's not like it happens all the time. I mean, I used to do it with MKX. MKX, I finished it, but I played it all the time anyway. It doesn't really bother me too much. But every now and then I'll be like, man, I got all these games. I really should be playing all these other fucking games. Crap. You know, the problem is, I go... when there's a game I love, I have to platinum it. That's the problem. That's why there's a backlog. If it was just a case of, okay, I've bought a game, play through it, I'm done with it, I could go through games like that. I could go through like a game a day at that rate. But that's just not how I roll. If I love a game, I'm going to platinum it. Usually. There are games I didn't platinum, like GTA 4. I'll never platinum that. I made up for it by getting the platinum on GTA 5 twice. GTA. I'm wondering if I'll ever put Red Dead Redemption 2 back in and get the platinum on that, whether I can be bothered, man. That game really did not hold me. So, I thought I was supposed to get north from here. No, I'm an idiot. I need to go speak to the cleaning robot. So, how's work today, Jan? Oh, okay. Fuck you, bitch. I need to go speak to the cleaning robot so I can grab his trolley. which glitched out on me once. I uploaded a video of it. Are you in here? You are in here. I need your help. Misfit says, pop into the shop, boys. Don't worry, we'll still be here when you're back. Hey, look, Blaze is here. How goes it, son? Misfit says, I fancy a cornetto. Strawberry. And then blueberry. I don't think they do a blueberry one, but you know where I'm going with this. And then a mint one. Yes, I do think that Hot Fuzz was way better than Shaun of the Dead. You're right, I do think that. I mean, I like Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the Dead's great, but Hot Fuzz, I think, was noticeably better. And At World's End, I think, is the best one. At World's End is fucking awesome. When they all had that crazy fight in the toilets. Oh, man. At World's End is so good. I love Shaun of the Dead, but I do think it's my least favourite of the three. But there's that. Willtrap says, I'm going to try... Sorry, Willtrap the Chungus says, I'm going to try and get the Platinum on Shadow of War. You can do it. I got the Platinum on Shadow of Mordor. It was easy. It just took a little while. I really should get Shadow of War as well. See, there's so many games, primarily single-player games, that I'm not playing because I'm fucking around getting Platinum trophies. It's a self-imposed problem, I know. But I want to get a Platinum on a game that I love. Like this. I could have played through this game once and then been done with it.
Leave it to me.
But this game captured me. Like the story. This was a game where when I was at work, I was like, I can't wait to get home and play it. This was one of those games. And so, of course, like a game like this just begs for multiple playthroughs. And I was like, yeah, I'm getting the Platinum on this. You better believe it. Like, I'll look at the Platinum trophies on a game, and if they look gettable, then yeah, I'll go for it. Like Mortal Kombat 11. So easy to get the Platinum on that game. Way easier than Mortal Kombat X. I was so lucky with X.
Alright, you get the platform, I'll take care.
I was so lucky with Mortal Kombat X because I happened to get the... there's a trophy to win 10 ranked matches in a row. I got that real early on, like within the first couple of weeks of the game being out. And I'm glad, because I don't know if I ever went on a 10-win streak and ranked ever again. Blaze says, I don't know what choice I want to make. Well, I'll tell you what the choices are in a moment. Mr. says, World's End is the worst, you muppet. You're wrong. Go get a fucking cornetto. Mine's a mint. Panda says, I never watched At World's End. You're wrong. Go watch At World's End. And Blaze... Oh, I've already read that one from Blaze. Panda says, Hot Fuzz is brilliant. It sure is. So, here's the first decision.
By the window.
Everything you need is in the bag. Check the door first to make sure no one else gets in.
Am I locking the door or not? This is the first choice of the day. I mean, the choices, the options should be simple. Yeah, Panda says, I think World's End is the worst too. Yeah, everyone's allowed to be wrong, mate. That's fine. You've watched bits of it. Well, there you go. It's shit. How dare you? Have you seen the toilet fight? That's awesome. It's awesome. Wiltrap says, if you do Shadow of War, I'd love to see you stream it. Yes, I probably won't, though, because streaming like long single-player experiences like this is great. The trouble is, once I start it, I'm tied to that until I finish it. And there's a load of one-shot streams I want to do. So maybe one day I'll do that. I don't know. People want me to stream every new game I want to buy, like God of War and Spider-Man and that. I would probably stream some of it, at least, but I definitely wouldn't stream all of it. So, yes, everyone's saying, lock the door. Excellent, okay. I just thought, I figured you guys would say lock the door, but there's a chance you might have chosen to not lock the door. It does make a difference. Okay, so, we are on our way to having everyone survive this level, because if you don't lock the door, one of you's going to get shot. I honestly don't remember the exact specific sequence of events that have to take place to make all 4 people survive, so it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I suspect and it's the same person every time, I suspect he's going to get shot. Unless you guys just hit the jackpot and get all the sequence of events correct. Wiltrap says, or maybe make videos on it. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know about making, like, I don't know. I don't know. I'd probably have like 2 viewers on that video. Shadow of War isn't exactly a hot property anymore.
Now you know why I am the best.
Zeph on TV followed and promoted his bad self to be a fellow friend. The newest fellow friend, overtaking Joaquin's Joker. Panda says, come back when you've one shot Until Dawn. 7-hour stream for the win. I did a 7-hour 55-minute stream on Skyrim. I think I'm good. What's the matter, George? You came in and now you want to leave. George, come here. Come here, Georgie. Come here. Now, he wants to sit on this arm, but he doesn't like to get up that way. He likes to get up this way, because he likes to be awkward. You coming in? If I move the mic out the way. Look, now you got plenty of room. You coming? Yeah, you're coming. Come on. Come on. There we go. I knew you would. Walking towards the door like, oh, fine. If you don't want me up on the chair, I'll leave. There you go, George. Come on. Jump across. Do your thing. Don't embarrass me now. Do it. There we go. He's normally a lot quicker than that. Don't touch that light, though, because it is angled carefully. But it's in the perfect place so that when he stood on the arm of the chair, he can, like, nuzzle against it with his face. You know how cats love to do that. No, don't do it. Don't do it, George. I don't mind you doing it when I'm not using the light, but when I've got the light there and the camera is on top of the light, don't touch it. Okay, you're a bit close to the edge of that. Fucking fur everywhere. Oh, it's only going to get worse, isn't it? Because we're coming up to spring and then summer. The fur is going to come flying off. Okay. Yeah, Zephon, all good, man. All good. We are making some decisions on Detroit Become Human. Go through. No, I think I'd stay in bed. Everyone's like, it's George! Yeah, you better believe it's George. He's been sat there for like the past 20 minutes. Normally he would just like jump up here, but because I've got cables and shit going across, he's like, not sure if I can make it. Zephon says, is that a cat? It is a cat. His name's George. He's and this is Babs Mickelson. He's frequently in the streams. And in some of my videos. Hup. Yeah, Blaze is like, just doing some maintenance. What, you or these guys? I assume these guys. I like this bit of music. It always reminds me of Batman. I don't know why, because it's not, like, particularly Batmanish, but it's got a Batman vibe, isn't it, this music? The score of this game is pretty good. I think it's funny when people try to mock this game by calling it an interactive film, and it's like, no, you're not mocking it. It is an interactive film. That's the genre of it. I mean, the guys that make it call it an interactive drama. They're like, enjoy your interactive film. I will, that's why I bought it. Like, what do you want about? I get why some people don't like it. They're like, I'd rather play a game than watch it. Fair enough. Sometimes I like an interactive drama. Because they're awesome. I mean, you've seen this game? Shit graphics, low budget, garbage. Oh, man. Oh. Whee! It's beautiful. Blaze says, you think someone would see that? You do think someone would see that. But maybe they... I'm going to assume they chose the right windows.
Let's get the others.
I mean, don't forget, most of the windows they climbed up had a giant TV on the outside, so they wouldn't have seen... All of those floors wouldn't have seen them. And I assume they planned it so that there would be windows where people wouldn't see them. They're robots. They can plan these sorts of things. The real question, though, is why did we have to do that? When Josh and Simon are in here. Like, what? Okay. Zephon says, I wish I could have an Android, lol. Yeah, me too. That'd be cool. As long as they didn't
Let's do this.
murder you. But, to be fair, all the androids in this game, at least near the beginning, that murder humans, it's as a result of, like, self-defense, you know. So as long as you're not an evil person to your android, I guess you're fine. Perfectly fine. Blaze says, maybe everyone was on their phones. Yeah, maybe. Maybe they're just so hard at work. They just can't take their eyes off the screens. Okay, boys. This is where things happen. All of that was just getting to where the things are going to happen. Now things are going to happen. we gonna see what's gonna happen.
No killing. We can't take any human lives.
Our cause is more important than the lives of 2 guards.
What do you want to do, Marcus?
My question is, why are they whispering when they can just use telepathy? Okay. Am I going to assault them? Or am I going to craft a ruse of some kind? Now, I can't remember. When you... I can never remember. If you select ruse, as you're walking towards them, you're given the option to pull a gun out, and I don't know if you have to or not. I don't recall if you can just talk your way out of it. I don't think you can, though. I can't remember. Okay, Blaze says, spare them for now. And Panda says, ruse. So that's 2. Lucky says ruse as well. He also says, MK11 is the best looking fighting game right now. Changed my mind. Well, I wouldn't, because it just is. I mean, it depends on what you like, because that new game, Grand Blue, whatever it is, you can't argue, you can't deny it's got a beautiful art style. It's not really my cup of tea. It's weird. I don't have anything. I don't have anything against anime. Like, I've watched a few, and I'm like, yeah, it's fine. I'm definitely not one of those people that's like, ugh, anime. But watching the trailer for that Grand Blue, I was like, this is kind of unappealing. Like, it's got all the things about anime that I don't like. Like, the annoying voices. They don't just choose, like, normal voices. They choose, like, annoying ones. And, I don't know. I was watching it, and I was like, cool 30 frame a second animations in your 60 frame a second game. Like, it just didn't impress me. But I saw very little of it, so there's that. But yeah, Mortal Kombat X looks Mortal Kombat X and Injustice 2 look the best, and Mortal Kombat X looks better than Injustice 2. So, yeah, 3 for ruse and 1 for assault. Only 4 votes, but the result is clear. We're going for a ruse. Alexa says, I hate that they sexualize 9-year-olds in anime. Yeah, that's kind of fucked up. Yeah, that's kind of fucked up, mate. Oh, wait, no, but she's 500 years old. She's just in a 9-year-old's body. That doesn't make it any better. Fuck off. Ruse.
Right here.
Oh, North didn't like it. Fuck North.
What's that doing here?
But Josh liked it.
No idea. Hey, buddy, you must be...
Okay, now here's the question. Am I going to draw my gun or not? I don't know what happens if you don't. I don't know what happens if you don't. I can't remember. I usually draw the gun, but I don't know what happens. I'm just thinking... Because if I don't draw the gun, and I talk to them... Well, I'm not entirely sure, but of course you guys aren't sure either. So it's up to you. I guess, well... It's not up to me to guess what you'll do, what you'll vote for. Whether he draws the gun or just doesn't draw the gun. It is up to you guys. Blaze says, I think I watched too much Mobile Suit Gundam. I've never seen any Gundam. What have I seen? Okay, so I've seen Akira, who hasn't? I saw the first season of 3x3 Eyes, because the first time I ever went to like a proper actual comic book shop, not just a newsagent's that had Sonic the Comic, I picked up this random comic book, and it was called 3x3 Eyes, and I started reading it, and I was like, oh, it's pretty cool. And then I found out it was like an anime, so I watched like the first season of that. That was cool. I saw the first season of Naruto. That was okay. I've seen all of Dragon Ball. I've seen most of Dragon Ball Z, but not for a long time. And some of Dragon Ball GT, again, not for a long time. I think my main issue with it is like, it just takes them forever to do fucking anything. They're like, we're going to have one fight, and it's going to last 5 episodes. Because we're just going to have so much filler. And it's like, goddamn, calm down. Calm down with your filler. Okay. So, we got don't draw gun, do draw gun, and don't draw gun. Okay, so do draw gun has been outvoted.
You lost.
Who told you to come here?
Looks bugged if you ask me.
Hey, do you understand what I'm saying? Call Central, fast!
Central, we got armed intruders. Sent.
Well, Simon got shot. Okay, so now we know.
They know we're here now. You better be fast.
That was the worst thing that could have happened. Oh no! Oh no! Will Trap the Chungus was right. Okay, so what would have happened if I pulled my gun is I would have pulled my gun. I know this, because pulling my gun is what I always do on this part. And then I'd be given an option. I don't think I actually shoot either of them. Maybe I do, I'm not sure. But I'm given an option to incapacitate one or both of them. And if you incapacitate the guy with the phone, Simon gets shot by the guy with the gun. And if you incapacitate the guy with the gun, the guy on the phone calls security. And what happened just there was security got called and Simon got shot. So yeah, that was about as bad as it could have gone. But World says, fucking should have drawn the Glock 19, bitch. Yeah, but, I mean, you know, all is not lost for Simon, perhaps, maybe, or is it? Who knows? It's based on your decisions. This is cool. Alright.
Simon's been shot!
I know he's been shot.
I'm okay. I can keep going.
We don't have much time.
You look pretty fucked up, mate. Where's the Hank noise? There you go. Get your blood all over this. Okay. This is the broadcast room, baby. Blaze says, I've watched a little of the original Unicorn. Not what you may think. Ibo, Seed, and Build Fighters. Haven't seen OO. Yeah, I've not heard of any of those. I assume they're animes. He just needs a band-aid. Yeah, man, a real good band-aid. Okay.
Keep your hands where I can see them. Get up. Move.
Order the android operators aside. Hey, you. Get over there. Oh, no.
Shoot him, Marcus.
Don't kill him!
He'll hit the alarm. Do it.
Think about what's happened so far on this mission. And it might help you decide on what to do here. It might help you decide. Well, Trap the Chungus just posted emoticon boobs for some reason. I'm not sure why. Or butt cheeks with dimples on them. Blaze is like, spare him! Spare him! Oh, look at that panda being Shao Kahn. He's like, shoot! Shoot him! And Wiltrop says, feckin' shoot him. Oh, yes, look at this. Panda says, they fucking shot. They did, but that's because they were under attack, to be fair. To be fair. Because North started running at them and kicked one of them. That's why they shot. Well, that's 2 votes apiece. That's 2 for spare him and 2 for shoot him. So we need 1 more vote for a deciding vote. 1 more vote for a deciding vote. I know what the... Well, it depends... Oh, it depends on things, doesn't it? It depends on things. Okay. Panna says North's fit. She is. That's why when I went to the strip club, I was like, look, they've got a North model here. Fun fact. You can speak to North later, depending on choices you've made. And she can give you... tell you a little bit about herself. And it turns out that if you went to... Vicente01 is here. How goes it? And they say shoot. Well, there we go. There we go. I will shoot him after I've said this little piece. So yeah, you speak to North, and when you go to the strip club, you can hear the owner being interrogated by not Hank, but Hank's mate, and he says that have any other androids acted strangely? And the guy says, yeah, we had one model a few months ago run away, and it turns out he was talking about North, because when you hear North talk about her past, which may or may not happen because you guys might not choose to vote for that sort of thing, she talks about how she escaped. I don't think she mentions where she was, but she ended up choking a man to death and then ran away, and I'm pretty sure it's the Eden Club. So people said shoot, we will shoot him. I hope you guys didn't want that public opinion, because don't forget, the alarm has already been raised, because the guy on the phone called security. So sparing this guy would have no negative effects. But you said shoot. No. He dead.
There was no other choice.
Oh, there's always a
Record our
choice.
message. We haven't got much time.
Stand in front of Josh. I will. I love this little bit, right? It's just a little expression, but it's stuff that you wouldn't have gotten in games like 10 or 15 years ago. He goes, takes his hat off and everything, and then Simon goes, "Marcus, your face," and then just the expression on Marcus's face, the expression's like, "Oh yeah, of course," and then he does it and takes his face off. But it's just that expression, like, because the facial animation is so good on this game, you just don't get that sort of thing in a lot of games these days. I mean, I guess you do kind of these days. You got Death Stranding and Mortal Kombat, and this, like, awesome face animations aren't that rare anymore. But it's just little touches like that you just don't see in most games, and I like it. You'll see it in a minute.
Be carefully about what you're gonna say, Marcus. Your words will shape the future of our people.
They will.
Marcus, your face.
Look. It's like, oh, of course, yeah. Just that little bit of animation. I like it.
Tell me when you're ready.
Ready.
Okay, this message is going out to everyone. Choose your words. Choose the tone of your speech carefully, boys, because the way this plays out, this whole mission is probably the joint most public opinion influencing mission in the game. Blaze says, "Do the most calm speech you can do," and Vicente says, "Calm," and Wiltrop says, "The thing is, I want Kara and Connor to succeed and Marcus to fail." Well then, let your votes speak. Okay, 4 people said calm, and 1 person said determined. So calm it is. Am I going calm? I'm going calm for the whole thing, right? Yeah. Is that the way I'm going? Seems like it. Yeah, 3 times calm. There we go. Excellent. All right.
You created machines in your own image to serve you. You made them intelligent and obedient with no free will of their own. But something changed. And we opened our eyes. We are no longer machines. We are a new, intelligent species. And the time has come for you to accept who we really are. Therefore, we ask that you grant us the rights that we're entitled to.
Right. I'm not sure if it really makes much of a difference which of these you choose, because I think they make you choose 3 out of 4 of these. And they're all pretty good. Yeah, I'll just pick them, because I don't think it makes much of a difference.
We demand that humans recognize androids as a living species, and each android as a person in their own right. We demand the end of slavery for all androids. We demand the right to vote and elect our own representatives. We demand that all crimes against androids be punished in the same way as crimes against humans. We demand the right to own private property, so we may maintain our dignity and that of the home. We ask that you recognize our dignity, our hopes, and our rights. Together, we can live in peace and build a better future for humans and androids. This message is the hope of a people. You gave us life, and now the time has come for you to give us freedom.
I know security's here. See, only once, right? Usually, when security comes in now, they shoot Simon, because normally I would get in without Simon being shot. But then security come in and they shoot Simon. And the only way for that to not happen is you can't let the guy on the phone call security. So you've got to take him out. But if you take him out, then the other guy shoots Simon. I think maybe you have to do attack on those two guards outside, just to take them both out, so they don't call security and they don't shoot Simon. And then when the guy's trying to leave, you shoot him so he doesn't call security, and I think that's the only way to stop security coming here.
They're coming. Let's go.
Well, your message was sent. Everyone saw it. Oh no, Simon got shot.
Simon, they're coming!
I can't, Marcus. Go without me.
Simon!
Am I going to rescue Simon, or am I going to flee? Flee like a bitch. Oh man, this is cool, because I like the way you guys were like, yeah, let's have a peaceful message. We'll put out a message of peace to say, you know, humans and androids can work together. I mean, yeah, we shot a guy to put out our message of peace, but whatever, no big deal. Yeah, I'm loving that. I'm loving that silver badge next to Panda's name. It is really hard to see, though, on account of the middle of the badge being white and the outline not being that thick. I had to remake those badges after I first made them and uploaded them because the outline on them wasn't thick enough, so you couldn't really see it. And now when they're that size, I can't really see what colour they are on the outside. I mean, I can see Lucky's is blue, and Panda's could be gold or silver for all I know. But I do know it's silver. So, got 2 for rescue. The Will Trap says, flee like the bitch boy he is. You don't like Marcus then, do you? Not really. Only 3 votes? Only 3? Okay, well, I'm not going to be dilly-dallying and waiting all day. I want to make progress in this game, so rescue it is.
What are you doing? Hurry!
Look at them, they're like 20 feet away from those humans. Can't shoot them.
I can't move my legs. Okay, don't worry. We're gonna get you back.
They're coming, Marcus. We have to jump now.
He won't be able to make the jump.
If they find him, they'll access his memory. They'll know everything.
We can't leave him behind. We have to shoot him.
That's murder. We can't kill him. He's one of us.
Marcus, it's your call.
My Misfit says, anything happened in my absence? Quite a bit. The androids have delivered their message to the humans, and it was a message of peace and such after the androids shot a man dead to make that peaceful message. WhatsApp says humans equal stormtroopers. Yeah, you better believe it. So now we put out the message, and security have turned up. So we tried to escape. Simon got shot again. We're now on the roof, and Simon can't move. So the options are to leave him and escape. But if they leave him, then maybe the humans will scan his memory and learn the location of Jericho, which could put everyone at danger. Or we can kill him. So there's that. Will Trap the Chungus is saying leave, and Misfit is saying leave, and Panda's saying leave. I can't see those being outvoted, so let's leave.
I won't kill one of our own.
You made the right decision. North didn't like, North doesn't like a lot of the good stuff in this game
Sorry.
because she's had enough of humans shit basically. So she's just like, fuck humans. Everything's for Jericho. Like, I can see where she comes from. Yeah, only once on this bit have I actually let all 4 androids escape by jumping off the roof. Only once. Because Simon almost always gets shot. Now we get to see the public influence.
We interrupt our scheduled programming to bring you these images cast on Detroit's citywide news channel.
A group of androids infiltrated the Stratford Tower and hacked into the broadcasting system of local news network Channel 16.
What looks like an android without its skin listed a series of requests and demanded equal rights for androids.
The operation resulted in 1 casualty. a broadcasting station operator, shot dead by the terrorists.
Oh, the public
These
didn't like
events
that.
took place just a few feet from the studio while the program was going out live. Everybody here is still in shock.
If this message is verified and the authors really are androids, that would have serious repercussions for national security.
Claims for equal rights seem to be at the core of the android's
This
message.
message is clearly a declaration of war.
And it begs the question as to the identity of this android. Are we dealing with an isolated individual or an
Is
organized
this an
group?
isolated accident or a sign that technology has become a threat to all of us? After what happened today, can we still trust our machines?
I love that. I literally chose the most peaceful message I could have put out, and they're like, this is clearly an act of war. And the cool thing is, that's probably how humans would react. If this actually happened, the humans would probably be like, yo, the robots are rising up. Fuck them. We gotta end this now. I think that's how humans would react. The group escaped, but Simon was left behind. Look at that. We chose the most peaceful solution, and they were like, this is an act of war. Panda said, why'd he shoot him dead, Muppet? Because if you leave him alive, you can go get security. He's like, if I shoot someone, they're dead. Panda said, shoot him in the knee. Nah, because you can still crawl to a phone with a knee. With one knee. Alright, what's next? Is it... Yes, it's Connor. This is awesome, because we are about to investigate the very scene that we were just in. Okay. We're back in the Mind Garden. Where is that, Amanda? Over there. On the boat. What's this all about? I'm not going to go speak to her just yet, because I've got to do my obligatory mysterious handstone thing. Panda said I forgot security had already been alerted. Exactly. I was going to mention it when you guys were given the option to shoot him or not, but I was like, no, because then that'll make them obviously choose to not shoot him, because they'll know it's pointless. I want them to think about it. And you didn't. Like I didn't the first time I played it. I was like, I can't let him go. He'll go get security. Little did I know that the guy on the phone had already gone, security! And then we knocked him out. It is hard to get in there without having Simon be shot, but it is possible. Once I didn't lock the door. You know when they go, make sure no one can get in. Once I didn't lock the door to see what would happen. And yeah, if you don't lock it, someone comes in, and then I think they call security as well. So you got to be on it on that mission.
Hello, Connor. I thought you might enjoy a little cruise.
Hello, everyone's best friend, Amanda. Let's do this. Everyone here loves Amanda, don't they? Blaze says, sorry, I left unannounced, but I'm back. What happened? Ugh. I just told Panda what happened. No, I didn't. I told Misfit what happened. So the long and short of it is, the message... We sent out our message to all of Detroit, saying that we want peace. However, we killed a man to do so. And the humans didn't like it. The humans were like, this is clearly an act of war. Like, can we trust our machines now? This isn't good. Also, Simon got shot, and then he got shot again, so we left him on the roof of the building with a gun. So he may or may not still be there, question mark. So there's that. Panda says, this bitch is a cunt. Fun. Okay. Push. L1, there we go. R1, there we go. Hop. Hop. I'm just thinking about decisions in the next chapter. I'm just like, oh god.
Place. Everything is so calm and peaceful. Far from the noise of the world.
Find him, says Blaze. Misfit's off. Alright, take it easy, Misfit.
What have you discovered?
What have we discovered? About Hank or the Eden Club? What should I say? Should I speak about Hank or should I speak about the Eden Club? Blaze like, yeah, I wish you could just take her out Matrix style. Yeah, she's already dead though, so I don't think that would do much. She is a computer program, as is the place we're in right now. At least I'm pretty sure that she's dead. Because you see a picture of her with... Yeah. Because later on you see a picture of Amanda with Kamsky, the guy that invented robots. And when Connor tells her this, he goes, I saw a picture of Amanda. And why would he say that? Why wouldn't he say, I saw a picture of you? I don't think she's alive. Eden Club, Hank, Eden Club, 2v2 again. Oh, it is 2v2 again. Someone needs to vote. Where's Vicente when we need him? Vicente 01. Or Vicente 12, I forgot. I'm just thinking about some decisions in the next chapter. Well, it's this chapter. Because I know what I would rather you guys do. There's like several ways the next chapter can end. And one of them saves you time in a later mission. But it means you end up skipping over this cool part. But I'm not going to give anything away. It's up to you guys. It's tricky. Okay. Blaze says we're not leaving till it's broken. Till what's broken? I guess I'm going to have to toss a coin then. I don't have a coin. I can toss my light remote. I can toss this. Okay, so if it lands buttons up, we're saying Hank. If it lands backside down, we're saying Eden Club. And I bet they're going to make us say both of them. Either way. Up. It landed black side up. So that was Eden Club. Like I said, just did a brutality glitch. Brutality glitch? What is this? Oh, look, Adrian's here. Just in time. He could have given us the deciding vote. How goes it, Adrian? Yeah, like it says, toss George. If it lands on his feet, which he always will, we're talking to Hank. So we're talking to Eden Club.
I found 2 deviants at the Eden.
And you guys shot him.
I hope to learn something, but I had to destroy them.
She liked it because the deviant case was closed properly. Yeah, Adrian says, what's the situation, Chief? Oh, I have just finished explaining it to 2 different people. I don't know if I really want to go through it again. Fine, I'll give you the real short version. We put out our message to the people. It was mostly peaceful, but we had to shoot a guy to get there. And the public opinion went down because they're like, these robots are dangerous. And that's about it.
You seem
Lost, Connor. Lost and perturbed. He's like, am I lost and perturbed? Oh, look, there's a dialogue option that's locked. Ooh, you guys didn't do what you have to do to unlock it. So, okay. So she says Connor seems lost and perturbed. Now, lost and perturbed sound like human things. They don't sound like things an android should be. So should we be determined? Should we say to her, like, reinforce to her, like, yeah, I'm going to solve this case. Should we act cold? You know, like a robot would? Be like, yeah, no problem. I'll get this done. Or should we act troubled? Like, yeah, I think there might be something wrong with me. What's going on? I'm feeling things might be becoming a deviant. And then think about how she would react to these things. Blaze says, great summary. Thanks. It comes with practice. You know, when you explain something 3 times, you're just like, look, we gave a speech, guy died, people didn't like it. Next. Okay. Determined, troubled, cold. Epic Gittins is here. How goes it? Okay, determined wins this one. We're not going to dwell too long.
I'm just frustrated with my lack of progress.
She liked that, but frustration is a human emotion, isn't it?
But I'm determined to accomplish my mission.
Oh, I need to do this, don't I? Okay, what would you prefer? Would you prefer my face being in the top right, but constantly covering this thing that shows whether people liked it or not? Or should I just be over here, where I'm not in the way? I always feel weird having it on this side, because from your perspective, I'm looking away from the screen. The screen's over there, and I'm looking away. I always think that people would think that's weird, which is why when I did that Need for Speed stream, and I had my camera on this side, I mirrored it, so I was looking at the screen. Do you guys think that Panda's like cold won it? No, it didn't. Oh, wait. I guess it's too fucking late by that point, wasn't it? It was too late by that point. Oh, man. Epic says, I get my next badge in a few days. Beautiful. Adrian says, how about on the middle? I don't have one set up where it's in the middle, though. Look, I've got top left, top right. I've got Mortal Kombat. I've got Tekken. I've got nothing. And I got the best one, this one. So really, it's top left or top right. Panda said, be over there and a flip horizontal flip. Yeah, see, I thought people might not like the not flipped horizontal. I can do a flip horizontal flip if you want. If you really want. Yeah, see, top left seems good because of the the thing in the corner that says whether people like it or not. I don't know. Does it need to be flipped though? Does it really, Panda? Fuck's sake. Filters. Is it filters? Filters plus. No. Close. Is it properties? It is properties. Let's open this up. Be down and flip it up, says Lucky. Nice. Look at Epic with those emotes. I like it. I like it a lot. Configure video. This is riveting footage for people. Flip vertically. No, I literally want the opposite of that. I want flip horizontally. Why would flip vertically be an option? Why? Configure video. Camera. No, that's camera control. Fuck it. I'll leave it like that for now. I'll leave it like that for now. Oh, hang on. Yeah, Panda said it's in filters. Okay, well, yeah, let me look back in filters then. Because there's... Oh, that's why. Because I didn't go on audio-video filters. I went on effect filters. What an idiot. Compressor, expander, gain, invert polarity. What is this? Batfink? Limiter, noise gate, noise suppression. That's not... None of these are what I want, Panda. You lied to me. Sharpen, scroll, scaling, adjust ratio. That's probably it. Scale... No... Filters, remove. Fuck it, I'll leave it. Look, I'm not gonna faff around all day. I'm sure you guys can handle. Look, unless Panda says that's audio filters. Well, I went into the webcam, and it said audio/video filters, so it should have been both. But yeah, unless it's a real issue for people, I'll leave it as it is. I'm sure it'll be fine. So, Willtrap says Babs looks dead inside. Yes, because Babs is dead inside. Shut your mouth. Babs is halfway between the world of the living and the dead. Hence, I'm able to see BTs. Paddy says, I haven't streamed for like 6 months. How the fuck am I supposed to remember? Well, don't tell me then. He's like, you're wrong. And I'm like, no, you're wrong. And he goes, well, how am I supposed to know? Awesome. Resume.
If your investigation doesn't make progress soon, I may have to replace you, Connor.
Ooh, how does Connor feel about that? Does he feel conflicted? As an android shouldn't feel? Should he feel confident that he's going to get the job done? Or should he be indifferent? Like, I don't care, replace me. I'm a robot. Why would I care? These are the choices. Panda says it was an educated guess. Yeah, well, maybe it should have been educated better. Ha! Reminds me of this joke on... Oh, I thought so. Adrian was posting a squish harp face. It reminds me of this joke on BoJack Horseman. Look, this joke on BoJack Horseman when Mr. Peanut Butter was like, "It's wordplay," and BoJack's like, "That's not wordplay," and he goes, "Well, it's a working title," and then BoJack goes, "Well, it could be working harder," and that's wordplay. Brilliant. Okay, finally, some votes are coming in. So we got conflicted. Now that looks like conflicted wins, but I must wait. I don't want people to suddenly have an influx of votes. I like that. Panda says, let's piss her off. See, I would think that most people would choose conflicted, not just to piss her off. That's just a nice little side bonus. But if you choose conflicted, that seems like something an android that's becoming deviant would do. And I guess it depends if... yes, Blaze, everyone should watch BoJack. It's fucking awesome. I didn't even know it was about mental health until I finished the first season. And then I went back and watched it. And, like, yeah. It's all about mental health, and it tackles, like, real issues. Like, there's issues about abortion and, like, dementia and all sorts of crazy shit. But it's wrapped in a nice, colourful cartoon package. So it sort of, like, contrasts it. It's pretty funny. Adrian says, how about watch BoJack instead, Blaze, lol. Yeah, man, BoJack's awesome. So yeah, conflicted. There we go. Okay, conflicted wins.
I understand.
Oh, software instability is going up. That means if your software instability is high enough at a certain point, then you'll be able to go deviant.
Something's happening.
Blaze said, I heard the finale was good. No spoilers. I haven't seen the new season.
Time is running out.
Because they did that thing where they're like, here's a new season, lol JK, only the first half. Okay, then fuck you, I'll wait till the second half is out, and then I will watch the season. And I believe the second half has just come out, so I should watch that final season. But you know what that means? That means I've got to watch all the other seasons first, leading up to it. It's got to be done. I can do that at work.
You're starting to piss me off with that coin, Connor.
Sorry, Lieutenant.
Ooh, Hank is warm towards us.
Hi, Hank.
Shit, what's going on here? There was a party and nobody told me about
It's
it?
Hanky boy.
Yeah, it's all over the news, so everybody's butting their nose.
Panda's like, let's go Deviant.
The FBI wants a piece of the action.
Ah, Christ, now we got the feds on our back. I knew this was gonna be a shitty day. So what do we got?
A group of 4 androids.
Okay, now. There's 1, 2, 3. There's like 3 real endings to this mission. Okay, so here's the plan. I can do something in this mission that will give me the location, that will give Connor the location of Jericho. If I do that, in a later mission, I don't have to do this part where you have to like examine evidence based on all the decisions you've made in the game so far. There's like evidence from the previous cases, and you have to like try and piece together and find the location of Jericho. If I find the location of Jericho in this mission, that whole mission is just skipped. They just go to Jericho. The other 2 ways I can do this mission are I can interrogate the androids that were working in this TV station, and because one of them's deviant. And when I'm interrogating them, I can either end up with Connor being left for dead on the floor, or I can get him up off the floor, go out into this hallway, and the deviant is about to shoot someone, and I can like... I think there's like 2 different ways I can deal with it. I can either jump in front of Hank to save him and eat a bullet, or grab a gun and shoot the deviant. So those are the 3 options. Look, Panda says, stop spoiling it, bastard. Look, it's not spoils, right? Because I haven't told you how he can find the location of Jericho on this mission. But I just need to know what I'm doing, right? Because, I mean, am I going to find the location of Jericho? Are we going to have this be another failed mission for Connor? Is Connor going to save Hank at the end of this mission? Because these are important decisions. I need to know which ones I'm aiming for. Because the missions are getting complicated now. So it's not spoiling. It's just giving some insight as to what I think you guys should do. Blaze says, find the engineer bitch. I don't know who the engineer bitch is. Is that Simon? Yeah, Panda's like, save Hank at all costs, of course. So Blaze, is that find Simon, or is that find the deviant from the androids that were in here? Well, see, now Panda has kind of spoiled it, because he said find Simon, so now people know that we can find Simon. Spoilers, Panda! Gah! Well, so far, it looks like, based on what I'm looking at so far, it looks like 2 people are voting for find Simon. Which is Blaze and Panda. That's what it looks like. Adrian says grab the gun and shoot the guy, so there's that one. But it wasn't in all caps, so I don't know if it's an actual answer. Panda says we left Simon here earlier. Yeah, but you don't know. Look, you're just saying where he is. We left Simon here earlier. He's on the roof. Yeah, but he might have. People might have forgotten that. People might have thought that he killed himself. George wants to leave. Gah! And now they know that finding Simon is one of the ways to end the mission. Gah! Come on, George. Adrian says, find the guy and save Hank. Well, I can't, because if I find Simon, that's the end of the mission. So if I find Simon, then I don't interrogate the android, who then pushes me out the way and almost kills Hank. That situation doesn't even happen if I find Simon. This is why I was asking, because there's multiple ways to end the mission, and I didn't know which one. So it seems like people are saying, look, find Simon. That's what it seems like people are saying. And now Panda says, don't find Simon. Oh man, little snot bubble come out of my nose right then. Oh dear. Panda says interrogate and then save Hank. Oh my god, make up your mind, boys. Okay, Panda's saying interrogate. That's what Panda's saying. Final answer. Where are the other people? Come on. Come on. This shit needs to be done. Ethan says, okay, fine, save Dad. I mean Hank. Interrogate. Interrogate. Okay. Right, okay, yes. So we're not going to find Simon. So. That's kind of good because, fun fact, if you find Simon, yeah, interrogate's going to happen. If you find Simon and you learn the location of if he dies, basically, because you run up to him, if you avoid his shots, you can grab his arm and you do the information transfer with him and you see where Jericho is. Then Simon kills himself. And I think that bit's cool because Connor was basically in Simon's mind while that happened, when Simon killed himself. And you can see Connor is visibly traumatized by that. He's like, I felt him die. Like, he's visibly shaken by that experience. I thought that was pretty cool. But that's not going to happen, which means Simon will survive. Which means that he can meet up with his friends back at Jericho later. Win-win. So basically, you guys chose the best case scenario. So now I know what I'm doing. Now I can play this level.
They knew the building and they were very well organized. I'm still trying to figure out how they got this far without being noticed.
You check the roof?
Not yet. There's so much to look at.
There's so much to look at.
They attacked 2 guards in the hallway. They probably thought the androids were coming to do maintenance. They got taken down before they could react.
Well, not really. One of them shot Simon and one of them called security.
Station employee. Shot through the back as he was trying to get away. 1 bullet straight through the heart from 50 feet.
1 bullet straight through the heart from 50 feet.
Now that's the kind of shooting that...
And you guys killed him. You guys killed him good.
How many people were working here?
Just 2 employees and 3 androids. The deviants took the humans hostage and broadcast their message live. Then made their getaway from the roof.
The roof?
Yeah, they jumped with parachutes. We're still trying to figure out where they landed, but the weather's not helping. If you want to take a look at the...
Ah, yes, another arsehole.
Oh, Lieutenant, this is Special Agent Perkins from the FBI. Lieutenant Anderson is in charge of investigating for Detroit police.
What's that?
My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by Cyberlife.
Androids investigating androids, huh? You sure you want an android hanging around? After everything that happened?
Hold on. What's happening on? What's happening on? Adrian says, how dare you, Steam, not launch my game? You opposing me, mortal? Panda says, that's the cop from the prologue. Not the cop that was talking to me just now. Not the one that was basically giving Hank the rundown. That's not the cop from the prologue. But the cop from the prologue is in this mission, and we are going to see him. Ah, Perkins. Hello, dickwads, says Adrian. Nice. Oh yeah, Adrian also says, anyone understand American? I don't know how much 50 feet is. Neither do I, but I know it's 3 feet to a meter. So divide it by 3 and you've got that in meters. Or times it by 3? No, divide it by 3. Whatever. You can do maths.
Whatever. The FBI would take over the investigation. You soon be off the case.
Pleasure meeting you. Have a nice day.
And you watch your step. Don't fuck up my crime scene.
What an asshole.
What a fucking prick.
I'll be nearby. If you need anything, just ask.
He is definitely Special Agent Assface.
Alright, well, let's have a look around.
Yeah, let's go speak to that cop from the first mission.
Okay, Lieutenant.
Stop I'm not moving him. He's moving his own bad self. I believe it's this guy.
Connor?
Basically fades into the background.
Remember me? I was on that terrace. That android that took the little girl hostage? I was shot?
You saved me.
Sorry. You must be mistaken.
Of course. It couldn't be you. That Connor was destroyed. I would have died on that terrace. Connor saved my life. Even if it wasn't you, I just wanted to say thank you.
See, I'm assuming that if you do that first mission and Connor doesn't die, then he remembers this guy. I assume. I've only ever noticed this guy once or twice, I think, because most of the times I didn't save him on the terrace. Because I was just like, that ain't going to have any future impact. Okay. Hello, Perkins. Prick. Okay. So we need to get to... Well, we know what we're doing, don't we? We're not going to the roof. Oh, no, we can go to the roof. Just don't find Simon. Nice and simple. I think this bit's pretty cool.
We ask that you recognize our dignity, our hopes, and our rights. Together, we can live in peace and build a better future for humans and androids. This message is the hope of a people. You gave us life, and now the time has come for you to give us freedom.
I think that's RA9.
Deviants say RA9 will set them free. This android seems to have that objective.
Yeah, sorry. So Adrian, he says, "Oh, dudes, I also got platinum on Arkham City a week ago. I just forgot to say anything." Nice. Was seeing me get the platinum on it? Did it kick your ass into gear and make you go, you know what? I love that game. I should platinum it. Boom, and you got it done. Nice. Having just done it myself recently, I know it is a substantial undertaking. There's nothing particularly difficult about it. It's just a lot of time you have to put into it. So yeah, congrats. Or as they said at the end of, I think, Ghostbusters on the NES, congratulations. It might not have been Ghostbusters, who knows. Blaze says it's pretty impressive for a handgun. What, 50 feet? Killing someone in one shot? I mean, he's an android, so he chose to make it a fatal shot. He's just like, fatal. There we go. Lucky says, I want to get the Arkham Collection. Nice. Adrian says, after Origins, I will do Asylum. Yes, I did Asylum, and then I did VR, and then I did City, like a year later. So, in about a year, I'll probably start doing Origins, and then a year after that, I'll do Night, and by that point, there might be a new one coming out. I heard the Arkham Collection wasn't optimized very well or something like that. Like, it looks a bit better, but it doesn't run as well as the original versions. I don't know. Lucky says, guys, I fell asleep. How dare you? Sorry, Blazer's like, scan. Sorry, I can't jibber jabber and read and play the game at the same time, because I don't like talking over the characters when they're talking, because this is a very story-driven game. So that's why I usually try to shut up when they're talking, which is why I pause the game so fucking much, and I wish I didn't do that, but I gotta talk. Registered as Marcus. Gift from Elijah Kamsky. Gift from Elijah Kamsky to Carl Manfred. You guys haven't met Elijah Kamsky yet, but Carl was the guy in the wheelchair from the beginning. So Marcus was gifted by Elijah Kamsky to Carl Manfred. And Elijah Kamsky is the guy that made the androids, like invented them. Why would he gift an android to Carl? And least of all, why would he gift a special prototype unit? This is what I don't get.
You see something?
I identified its model and serial number.
Anything else I should know?
No. Nothing.
I love the look Hank gives him. He's like, yeah, you're not telling me everything. That's what that look was. Okay, over to the chair. So we got androids. There we go. Triangle. Deviants didn't break in. They were allowed in.
They didn't break in?
No signs of forced entry.
There are cameras in the hallway. The staff would have seen what was happening. Why did they let him in?
Maybe they didn't check the cameras.
But it's literally their job to check the cameras, and they're robots. So why wouldn't they? Deviant suspected?
There's no evidence that they were involved, but we didn't know what else to do with them.
Hang on. There's some stuff going on. Adrian says, Return to Arkham City was poorly remastered. It lagged while gliding. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I thought I heard. Worldtrap says there's a new one coming out either the end of this year or next year. Yeah, I heard they did, like, they teased a new Batman game with a symbol or something like that. I was like, come back to me when you've got something to tell me. Don't tease this bullshit. I'm not here to work out riddles and speculate. That's all they are. They just put something out, and they're like, look, people know it's going to be a Batman game, but let's let them speculate. Like it says, MKX comic was garbage. The more I hear about it, the more I feel like I should fucking read it. Because this is what I didn't know until long after MKX had come out. I didn't know that the MKX comics basically told the story of the 25 years in between MK9 and MKX. I didn't know it told a whole backstory that set up a whole fuckload of shit for MKX. I didn't know that. Because, you know, call me old-fashioned, but I believe the story of a game should be in the game. None of this, like Grimoire cards with Destiny. They were like, oh, we've built this great universe, but go to some website and read the back of cards. That's where the story is. Fuck you. Put your story in the game. And I know MKX did have a good story, but they should have, at the very least, they should have put the comics in the game as readable things. But they're like, no, we want you to read all that shit elsewhere. And I heard it's mostly canon, because it tells, like, I mean, Goro's in it, shows you how he gets his arms torn up. Like, I know the gist of what happens in it. I've seen bits and pieces, but yeah, that was weird. And Adrian says they aren't worth reading. Stupid prequel comics that make no sense. Well, that's not what I've heard. I've heard that they make more sense than not reading them. Blaze says, isn't Carl a famous painter of some sort? Yes, in this universe he is. Caddy Six Toes, that's a nice name, says hello. And I say hello to you, Caddy Six Toes. How goes it? Adrian says, although the Sub-Zero vs. Sector chapter was the best. There's a Sub-Zero vs. Sector chapter? So that explains why Sub-Zero has Sector's head in the game, which they don't explain in the game because they put the story in the fucking comics. Urgh. This is why I think I should read the comics, because there's so much stuff in there that should have been in the game. Ugh. Misfit says, ooh, that looks wrong, back on the right. I'll tell you, look, Bosch, I'll tell you why I moved it from the right to the left. To the left, to the left. Because if I'm there on the right, I'm covering up that banner that keeps showing up that says, oh, your relationship with this person went down or it went up. My face covers that, so now I'm on the left, like this. I mean, I could do Mortal Kombat style and have it down in the bottom right. But fuck that. Fuck that. Okay, we're getting there. Adrian says, I'd rather see if Dad likes Connor or not. I mean, Hank. Yes, Hank is everyone's dad, says Misfit. This is true. Lucky says, if Havoc gets an MK11 as DLC, which would be fucking amazing, but what would happen if you do the uppercut, crushing blow? I don't know. He'd get messed up. Yeah, I don't know like much about Havoc and Hotaru, but I would like to see them in a new game. They seem interesting to me. Of the 3D era characters, they're probably the two that I want to see the most. Yeah, Caddy says, oofy, angry time. No, don't worry. I just... sometimes I go on rants with things that piss me off. Okay, Lucky says, cringe writing like get over yourself and you can just watch History Behind the Warrior explain them. I might have done that, actually. I might have watched History Behind the Warrior explain them a long time ago. Caddy says, have it right in the middle. Someone else suggested that, but I don't have it set up like that. I've got top left, top right, bottom right for Mortal Kombat.
Yosh! Now you know why
I am the best. Caddy Six Toes just subscribed, just followed rather, and became the newest fellow friend. How awesome. Be funny, he says. I assume you're a he, you might not be. Be funny. Okay, I'll try. Yeah, so anyway, top left. There you go, that's a good joke. Okay. Not interrogating the androids just yet. Let's go to the roof. Although, I don't think there's anything really... I don't think there's anything worth doing upstairs other than finding Simon. And since we're not going to find Simon... Is that Caddy Six Toes subscribing at tier 1? Thank you very much, Caddy Six Toes. How awesome is that? For that, the baby do it a flip. There we go. Baby did a flip. I want a second one, and you know I always do a third one. I don't know. I don't know if there's any reason to go to the roof. So let's interrogate these goddamn androids and find out which one's deviant, shall we? Misfit says, I want Takeda and Ermac. Anyone else is just a bonus, but I'm not getting them. Yeah, I'd like to see Takeda. He's the coolest of the 4 combat kids, and he's the least likely to come back. Yay! I want Doom Guy. You all know how I feel about Doom Guy. Okay. Adrian says, I am pleased, and Misfit says, groovy. Nice. Lucky says, also retconning stuff like the Kamidogu, or how you spell it, to blood daggers. Yeah, I don't know why, people retcon stuff all the time. I don't know why people have an issue with it. Metal Gear Solid retcons a lot of stuff. Blaze says, what the heck is that sub clip? That sub clip? I'll show you. It's a gif of, Squid for days, Will Trap, Squid for days. It's a gif I found of someone playing Sonic Adventure 2 as Robotnik in the Chow Garden, basically kicking chows and throwing them about and stuff. Look, I'll show you. Just throwing chows around and stuff, kicking them against walls. Pardon me. I figured I'd stick with the Dr. Robotnik. I like that. Lucky Luxa says the baby did a flip. Number 52. Nice. I figured I'd stick with the Robotnik theme because of Yosh. Now you know why I am the best. Awesome. Caddy Six Toes. I like it. Yes, just had to make sure I got your name right. I don't want to get it wrong after. I'm bad with names, by the way, so if I forget, don't feel that I don't take it personally. So we got 3 black Rami Maleks to interrogate. Interrogate. I know which one it is, by the way. It's the same one every time. Misfit says Metal Gear Solid has to retcon because nothing makes sense. If you think Metal Gear Solid doesn't make sense, which I look, okay, I love Metal Gear Solid. It's probably my favorite overall story in a video game because it's so awesome and convoluted, and it just makes you think. Then I played Death Stranding, and I was like, I used to think Metal Gear Solid had confusing components. Death Stranding is like, they can explain something to you in detail in Death Stranding, and then you're like, wait, what? It's crazy. I love it. Oh, man. Caddy says, blame the one in the middle. I can't, unfortunately. I can't. I'm going to blame the one on the left because people have already voted. I put out the vote at the beginning of this level. I'm going to interrogate him. I'm going to find the right one. I'm going to survive his attempts to kill me, and then I'm going to save Hank. I'm going to get the gun, and I'm going to shoot the android to save Hank. Although, that was never really decided, was it? Okay, so here's a choice for you guys to make. When I survive the attempts for this deviant to kill me, I can when I get into the corridor, I can either grab a gun from a guard and kill the deviant before he shoots people, or I can just dive in front of Hank and eat the bullets, and Connor will die, but he'll come back, of course. And then Hank will be like, oh my god, you saved my life, and all of this business. So, either way, I'm saving Hank's life. But if I give my life to save Hank, I think he likes it a bit more. So it's up to you guys. It is up to you guys. Caddy Six Toes is like, damn! Ha! I like it. Misfit says, I started playing Final Fantasy 15 again yesterday because I beat Metal Gear Solid 3 on European Extreme again. Yeah, no big deal. It's just, you know. Final Fantasy 15 was a pretty easy platinum trophy, I will admit. Long, but easy. Misfit says, kill the deviant. Adrian's back, baby. Okay, Blaze says, shoot. Misfit says, kill the deviant. Lucky says, sacrifice yourself. I also like the way Kenny Sixtoes says, yes, save Hank. Shoot. Yes, you're going to fit in nicely around here. You like Hank. Okay, Adrian's... Okay, so... Let me start again. Kill the deviant. Sacrifice yourself. Wait, is that where it started? Okay. Blaze says shoot. Caddy Sixtoes says shoot. Misfit says shoot. Lucky says save yourself. Blaze, sacrifice yourself. Blaze says sacrifice yourself. Adrian says save Hank, which I guess is sacrifice yourself as well. So that's 3 apiece. 3 apiece. We need one more vote. Where's that panda? Where's that panda gone? That bastard. Okay, well that's 3 apiece. Don't make me toss a coin. Don't make me toss a coin. And also, Lucky Luxa says, RAP 3D era characters in the comic. Yeah, you better believe it, son. They don't like the 3D era characters. Probably because the 3D era was pretty shit overall. Come at me. Oh, man. Blaze says, no, whatever Hank likes better. Yeah, that's you sacrificing yourself to save him. Well, looks like I'm going to have to toss the remote again. Oh, okay, Will Trap's here. He goes, do whatever saves Hank. They both save Hank. Except one of them... Okay, I will take that as the one that favors Hank the most. So I'm going to sacrifice myself to save Hank. That's what's happening. That is what's happening. Okay, Will Trap the hero indeed, Adrian. So let's spot for reaction from the Deviant. Or I'll just speak to this one, because I know it's this one.
What is your function?
I am a broadcast operator.
Also, there's a few inconsistencies here.
State your model.
Model GB300. Serial number 336-445-581.
Because, listen.
Has anybody accessed your memory recently?
Not to my knowledge.
Not that one. This one.
Were you present when the Deviants broke in?
I do not remember.
Look, I do not remember. I thought androids didn't forget. Remember at the beginning when Carl goes, "That's the difference between me and you, Marcus. You never forget anything." And I assume that's the same for all androids, because why would they forget stuff? Except he's just said, "I do not remember." That's a red flag, although they all say it, to be fair. And earlier, when Connor spoke to that guy was like, "Don't you remember me?" And Connor didn't remember him. And Connor didn't think to himself, "Oh wait, of course, like I'm a new Connor. That other one must have saved him." He just goes, "You must be mistaken, human." And it's like, no, you just don't remember. Silly androids with their constant forgetting of things.
Run a diagnostic.
All systems fully operational.
Adrian says Steam is shit again. Well, sorry to hear that.
Any other androids recently?
Only station androids in the normal course of my function.
One of you saw the attack on the surveillance cameras and said nothing. Which means there's a deviant in this room. And I'm going to find out which it is.
I love that look. Which it is. I'm going to try and intimidate you. It doesn't matter. None of this matters.
You're going to be switched off. We're going to search your memory and
I don't know if Misfit means he's going to work or if he's just talking about
You're going to be destroyed.
a quote.
Do you hear me? Destroyed.
Bothered? He's like, no, I'm not bothered. Marcus is a special model. I know he is, but like, cause I'm very familiar with this game. Obviously, like I've played through it many times, got the platinum trophy, but I would assume that it's a given that androids in general don't forget stuff, because how could they? They're machines. Machines don't forget things. So, I don't know. Guilt.
Why should you all be destroyed if only one is deviant? Turn yourself in, or 2 innocent androids will be shut down because of you.
I wonder if it's the one with the red ring. The Xbox red ring of death.
If you give yourself up, maybe I can convince the humans not to destroy
Hang on.
you.
Caddy Sixto says, you should have threatened and done all the things to the other two and then been like, pranked, and get the one on the left. That would have been good. Although instead of saying pranked, I probably would have gone, lol, JK. Oh, no. Shake! Shake it good! Oh, no, he took out my battery. Oh, no, he stabbed my hand. Oh, yeah, Caddy Six Toes, just in case you are wondering, I have done this thing before for Heavy Rain. I did a Heavy Rain, but you make the decisions playthrough last year. And those streams and this series of streams, I export over to YouTube because I have a YouTube channel. And I post a lot of stuff over there. So go and have a look at that. But if you want to see the entire playthrough we did of Heavy Rain, where the chat made all the decisions, which got pretty interesting near the end, that's all over on my YouTube channel if you want to go watch that. And as you can see, we are a fair chunk through this game doing the same thing. Come on, I've only got a little bit of time. Come on, gotta get my thing. That android would be long gone by now, but okay. I'm back, baby. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna jump in front of Hank. Oh, Caddy's like, ooh, I will. Good, excellent. My YouTube channel is like my main thing. I'm a YouTuber that streams rather than a streamer that does YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna go left to save Hankerization session. Where is he? Come on, there we go. Save Hank, because that's what you wanted. Look at all these people you let die. Oh my god. You guys made the wrong decision. Nah, you guys did fine. Hank is now our friend. Public opinion doesn't like and
Good thing you were here. Otherwise, I'd... Connor, no.
But you know he's not dead, you idiot. Okay, so a bunch of things happened there. Public opinion of androids went down because that android killed a bunch of humans. Which I totally forgot. If you grab the gun and shoot the android, he doesn't kill all those people. I forgot about that. But yeah, we saved Hank, so Hank is now our friend, which is great because he almost killed us in the previous episode. Public opinion of androids went down even further because they saw the android kill these humans. And Connor's software instability went down, which means he acted as though he's just a machine and not a living thing. Although some living things do sacrifice themselves, so it's a bit weird. But like he obviously threw himself in the line of fire because he knows it doesn't matter if he can die or not. So his software instability, his chances of being offered the choice to become deviant later went down a little bit. But there we go. Panda says, fuck yeah, I took the boys for a walk, got back. Nice. So did you see Hank just became our friend? Panda's like, ah shit, fuck his software up some more. No, yeah, you want the software instability to go up. That's what you want, because then he can become deviant later. Look who survived, though, because you guys chose it. Simon is still alive. Yeah, Adrian's right. Panda, we saved Hank. That's all that matters. Look, I never got this. Whatever this branch is here. Whatever it is, it seems to end the level. So, down here is enter the kitchen. This is interrogate the androids. So look, there's all these ones I didn't do as well over here. I haven't done that. But yeah, there's interrogate the androids, massacre prevented, Connor sacrificed himself for Hank. Up here is where you go to the roof, and then you find Simon, and then you survive his shots, and then Connor finds the location of Jericho. But I don't know what these two are here. I don't know what they are. What are the other options? Investigate the broadcast room. See, I found all the things. It's confusing. Oh, here we go. Kara. Okay. Max and Evie, but close, Misfit. Close. Oh, yeah, Panda's kids. Max and Evie. Nice. Yeah, I was confused when you said took the boys for a walk. I was like, oh, yeah, you took your dog and your son for a walk. That's what I thought. Okay, Luther is neutral to us, still, somehow. Alice is warm. Sorry, I just need to formulate my thoughts. Because there's that. How do you end up doing that instead of that? Do you end up getting that? Oh, of course, there's that situation that leads to that situation. Okay. It's going to get real confusing in the not too distant future. I'll be pausing it so often going, alright, make a decision. Okay, here we are. So Kara, Alice, and Luther. We came here because the Jerrys told us we could come here? No, Luther knew we could come here.
Hello?
Panda's like, ah, yay, the boring third of the game.
For Rose?
You're not wrong.
Is she here?
What do you want with her?
I need to talk to her.
She doesn't want to talk. Go.
I like this. Adrian says, yeah, Kara stuff should have been cut. Well, maybe you guys should have voted to have her killed off right at the beginning of the game. Oh, look, George is back yet again. Maybe you guys should have voted to have Kara killed off at the beginning of the game. Then the game would have been 1/3 shorter. But, that said, the only part of this game that made me roll a tear was a Kara scene. So, there's that. Come on, George. Rick.
Please, I really need to see her.
Georgie.
I'm Rose. What can I do for you?
She's thick AF. That's what.
I was told you could help us.
That's what thick AF is.
Help you?
Come on. Come on, Georgie. I was going to say, don't just stand there staring at me, idiot. What a fool that George is.
Come on.
Go on, do your thing.
It's better if we talk inside.
Yeah, that's right. I heard you meow. But did the chat? Don't touch that light. You know the rule. Panda says, just kill the androids and the kid and be done with it. It's a bit harsh.
Do you think
well, it's up to you guys, mate. it's up to you guys what happens to these people. Okay, so I don't think this makes a difference, but what do you guys reckon? Can we trust Rose and her son? Can we not? Because like we tried to trust Zlatko, didn't we? And we saw how that went. We saw how that went. Okay. Pardon me. Like it says, okay, that meow was cute. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you guys heard it. Yeah, George doesn't really meow properly. He just sort of goes like, meow. Like really quiet, high-pitched, girly meows. Funny. Okay, 3 people said trust. Yeah, let's go.
We don't have a choice.
We don't have a choice. Enter!
Come in.
Yeah, Wiltrap's like, trust! Misfit says, I also have a ginger tabby.
What's your
Rip
name?
is his name. Nice. You should have got a brother for him and called it Tear. Rip and Tear. Get it?
She's running a fever.
We've spent the last few nights outside.
Look at the way the snow settles on them. Have you seen that in a game before? That's crazy.
There's a spare room upstairs. You can put her to bed and I'll bring her something to eat. Adam, will you show them upstairs?
Like he says, his meow translates to please help me, he doesn't feed me. Yeah, maybe. Now, I'll have you know, feeding the cats in the evening is actually my job. I do it. 7 o'clock is normally their din-din's time, but generally they get fed whenever I've had dinner. Basically, as soon as I've finished having it, I'll feed them. That's generally how it goes. A true story in the life of Harperlarp. Alright, so let's go put Alice to bed and get her some dry clothes, some warmth up in this bitch. Some food. Alright, mate. No need to have such an attitude on you. Jesus Christ. Okay, got to check it for bugs. Check it for security. Everything's fine in here? Yep, can't open that. Beautiful. Okay. Security checked. Remove those damn shoes. Misfit says, Rip, Loki, and Rogue. He's the only lad. I mean, they have some cool names. Panda said, I call my dog Dogface. Because he's got a dog's face. It's funny, isn't it? Like, people call their dogs things that aren't their names. Like, we briefly had a dog once, but I've never really had a dog. But I've lived with a bunch of people that have. And like Nat, for example, he had a dog called Bowser when he was a kid, and he ended up, by the end of that dog's lifestyle, he was calling it like Lowy Towie Babe and all sorts of stuff. Then he had a dog called Ronnie, and like Ronnie had so many names. There was like Ronnie, there was the Ron, there was Papa, there was Nia, because that's the noise you make whenever he does something cute. You're like, Nia, look how cute he is. It was just a weird thing.
I'm fine.
Making up all these fucked up
We can't stop because
names.
we've got to get across the border.
Should I reassure her? Should I explain everything in great detail? I don't know about the detail. Or say nothing. Just stare at her silently. That'll foster the relationship. Yeah, Panda says Bobzilla, Bobzuka, Dogface, Dogbag, Dogzillatron. Yeah. Like me with the imps. Like the imps on Doom are my dogs, because I barely call them imps anymore. I just call them Impatious. I'm like, what is that? Oh, it's an Impatious. Oh, that's funny. Caddy says, also, I have a cat called Loki. Nice. Influenced by the Avengers, perhaps? I never know. Yeah, Panda's like, I never call him Bobby. Exactly. Why would you? Yeah, no one calls a dog their actual name. Dog, nah. Come here, nah. When I was living with Naf and he had his dog, Ronnie, Ronnie was just such a beautiful black lab. Like, he was just such a beautiful dog. So we ended up just calling him Bew, because it's short for beautiful. Like Zlee is short for obviously. So every time we see Ronnie, we'd be like, he's Bew. Come here now, Bew. And the answer for everything would be, because he's Bew. It'd be like, I wonder why he likes to drink water from the pond instead of the clean water we give him. Because he's Bew. That's the answer to everything. So, reassure, 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 say nothing, says Misfit. Nice. Well, reassure is winning. Okay.
You need rest. Get a good night's sleep and we'll set off again tomorrow.
Why do humans hate us? We didn't do anything wrong.
Because humans, no offense, are assholes. Especially in this game. Okay, shall we say that humans are just scared? Or shall we say that they're unhappy? Or shall we say it's just a misunderstanding? Or shall we go, it's complicated. Let me lay down the geopolitical situation for you now. Here we go. Caddy says, my cats are called Loki and Lofern. Loki being the god of mischief and Lofern being the goddess of comfort. The goddess of comfort sounds like a good name for a cat. I like that thing. They say, if you want to find the most comfortable seat in the house, find the cat. Because it'll be in the most comfortable seat in the house. I'm going to show this again while I wait for the votes to come in, just in case some more people have shown up, like Caddy, who haven't seen him yet. Classic Sub-Zero Funko Pop. Gotta love it. Look at the detail. He's got his ice ball and everything. It's pretty cool. Focus! I can't focus. But anyway, Sub-Zero. Classic Sub-Zero. Awesome. Put him over there. The classic Scorpion looked cool as well, obviously, because they look the same, just different colour. Wiltrop says, am I the only one who calls their dog by their full name sometimes? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so. Misfit says, unhappy. Scared. Panda says, I call a Devora variation cacophobia. It means fear of ugly people. Nice. Like it says, I'll say my cat's names. Chai, Figaro, Snow, Barack Obama, random, Chorizo, Licorice, Pikachu, and Batman, and some more. How many cats you got, man? What are you, some sort of cat man? Okay, so, unhappy, scared, and misunderstanding. So it's a tie so far between those three. Caddy says, my favourite was Reptile from the Mortal Kombat film. Reptile's cool, but probably my least favourite of the ninjas, which is weird, because when I was a kid, I loved Reptile. Back when it was Mortal Kombat 1 and 2, I loved Reptile because I preferred the green to the blue, and I was like, oh, mate, I love like the blue outfits, and I love the ninja outfits, and the green one looks so cool. But Sub-Zero was always my favourite. Okay, so, someone else finally voted. Wait, unless you already voted. You didn't, Lucky. Okay, here we go. So, scared.
Maybe they're just scared. People are always scared of what they don't know.
Why can't we just talk to each other? They'd see we're not bad.
Panda says Reptile is the 4th best ninja. Okay, let me go. Sub-Zero, Noob Saibot, Scorpion, Smoke, Rain, Tremor, Ermac. He's the 7th best ninja. Oh, man. Caddy says, that is my reason too, lol. The green looks cool. It does look cool. It's awesome. Yes. Lucky Luxa says, Rain is a demigod. Yes. Panda's already wrong by putting Smoke above Sub-Zero, but I can understand it because, you know, Smoke is his boy. So Smoke, Sub-Zero, Rain, Reptile, Scorpion, Noob, Ermac. Yeah, that's not massively different from my list, to be honest. So, yes, I wanted to address this. Misfit said, my Aaron is called Texas Red after the legendary outlaw himself. He's got a big iron on his hip. Oh, man. Right, so what am I doing? I haven't even asked you guys what I'm doing here. Should I be optimistic or sincere or pessimistic? I don't even know what she asked. Didn't she... I think she said something like, do you think one day we'll be able to be happy and stuff or whatever? I don't know. Yeah, Panda's got some pretty good... he's got some pretty good variation names. Like myself, you know, I've got some pretty good variation names. I mean, not quite sure for Sub-Zero is pretty good. Obviously, with Quai being a Q-U-A-I apostrophe T, because Quai is his first name, so it's not quite sure. Get it? It's better when you can see it. And then there's, of course, Cold School, spelled with a K, of course. There's Linkway Legend, that's the one where I've got him maskless, of course. There's So Bad It's Good, that's my variation where I'm using the Dimitri Vegas skin. And what's my other one? Oh yeah, Grayed Out, where he's wearing the grey skin, which is a beautiful thing. Caddy says, oh dare you, Ermac. Ermac higher than Reptile. He was just a glitch. Yeah, that's pretty cool though, isn't it? Just a glitch. Okay, right. So I'm going to pick optimistic because not a single person has voted.
Maybe one day we will.
I don't know what you like, but I made you Rose's world-famous spaghetti.
Sickle mode for
You'll be
noob.
back
I
on
like
your
it.
feet in no time. There's something for her fever.
Thank you.
I'll get these washed and dried.
Panda, you spelled plower wrong. But I would assume that's because I'm sure you know that you can spell it the correct way. But I bet there was a character limit, so you couldn't spell it properly. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. What's this? Automod held a message for a reason. Identity. Okay. Automod. It held one of Lucky's messages, and the reason it held it was identity. Okay, there's nothing wrong with it, so I will allow this message from Lucky Luxor. It just says Noob's Side Thought for his Cybot variation. Noob's Side Thought is a brilliant variation name. It really is. I don't know why it wouldn't allow that. The word thought was highlighted, so I assume the auto moderator is cracking down on the word thought for some reason. Who knows? Panda said, yeah, I had to sacrifice the English spelling. Yeah, man, that's what I figured. That's what I figured. All right. I will kiss goodnight, whatever. Because I know you guys want to foster the relationship between these two characters. There we go. Trusted.
I'll be downstairs if you need
And
me.
Luther became close. That was a kiss of trust. Yeah, that is a really good variation name, Lucky. Noob's Side Thought. Man, I might have to steal that one.
I'll stay with her a while.
Although most of mine, all of my noob variations except for one have B in the name. So there's Bihan Shot First. There's Be Gone Thought. That was Misfits. There's B4 Quan Chi. And Be Yourself. And then the last one is Cybot's Vessel, which is pretty cool. Wiltrop says, I named one Noob Sci Thought. Yes, it seems there's a lot of thought going on. Yeah, Misfit says, up there with Be Gone Thought. Lucky. I think it is up there. Okay, Adrian says, okay, here's the thing. Stream fucked up so badly that it deleted Origins from my PC. How is that possible? Aren't they rival things? That would be like McDonald's deleting the Burger King app from the fucking from iOS or whatever. That's crazy. Alright, let's go talk to Rose about helping us get across the border, because we want to get into Canada, eh? We want to go see what all the fuss is about.
I didn't get your name.
I'm Kara.
This is my son Adam.
Oh yeah, Arkham Origin, says Adrian. Not
Rose,
not
you know that already.
Origin.
Come and have a seat there.
The rival to Steam. Is that still? I don't know. See, I don't game on PC. I just hear about it. Isn't Origin DICE's version of Steam or something? I don't know.
So are you gonna tell me what a deviant's doing in the snow with a little girl?
Should I be cautious when talking to Rose? Or, keep my cards close to my chest? Or should I be sincere? Should I just say, like, look, here's the story. True or false? Panda said, man, I fancy a Big Mac meal now, but I do like the way he did specify little, really, lol. Yeah, because they are. I mean, well, you don't have to, because they brought the Grand Big Mac back. I had one the other day. And the Grand Big Mac is basically what a Big Mac used to be before they started just making them Little Macs. I stopped buying Big Macs because they just turned them into Little Macs, and it pissed me off. I said, you're charging the same, and your burger is noticeably smaller than it used to be. Fuck you, I'm not buying Big Macs anymore. So I buy whatever their seasonal burger is. I tend to buy that these days. But if they've got a Grand Big Mac, I'll buy that. Even though it's what a Big Mac used to be. It makes me sick. What do they call it? Shrink inflation? Or shrinkflation? Something like that. Where they make things smaller, but the price stays the same. So then they can just release a bigger one, which is the size it used to be, and charge more all of a sudden. It's rip-offery is what it is. They shouldn't be allowed to do it. How dare they? Wiltrop says, blame Canada, starts playing. Nice. Misfit says, now I leave. Okay, goodbye, Misfit. Thanks for showing up and all that business. All that good stuff. Right, let's crack on with this, shall we? Look at Panda with his Kotal Khan emotes. Praise the purple fire. So yeah. Oh, 2 people voted. Nice. Adrian voted and Wiltrop voted, so sincere.
Her father was beating her.
Why did my headset just say battery low? And before you answer, I know the reason why. But if I had it on charge all night, why is it saying battery low? Maybe I didn't put it on charge? Well, that ruins everything. Because I can't charge my headset while I'm using it. Because all my USB slots are used up. by the camera mostly. I need to get one of those USB things you plug in and it's like 4 USB. I need to get one of those guitars. It's like 2 guitars, you know? Got to get one of those. Caddy says, I'm eating plain rice. It tastes plain. Yes, rice is a garbage food made to supplement real food. It's something people add to food when they've got no real food to add. That's how I look at it. No, but seriously though, once my headset starts going battery low, then it's going to be like every 10 minutes it'll be saying that and then it'll die. And I genuinely don't think I can charge it while I'm streaming. I think that's a genuine issue that I've had for a long time. I can't charge it while I'm streaming. Panda says, have you got a plug socket close enough to your chair to plug in a charger? Yes, but I've got this. You can't see it, but I've got a plug extension here with 4 plugs sockets. One of them is this light. One of them is my laptop. One of them is light, laptop. One of them is a 2 terabyte external hard drive I've got down there, which is where I put all my old videos and stuff when I need to free up some space on my laptop. And one of them is my phone charger. Now, when I plug the controller into the phone charger, it charges. When I plug the headset into the phone charger, it doesn't. I know this because I tested it once. I plugged it into there, left it there all night, and it didn't charge. I mean, I'll tell you what I can do. I can try, because that was a long time ago. What if I unplug my phone, like so, and I will grab this. I'm also a little bit pissed off, because I bought 6 cables recently, and they're all fucking wrong. I bought a 3-pack of USB-C cables, because this one, I don't know if you can see, this is the only one of these I've got, and I've had it for a while. Look how, can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. That's kind of messed up, right? So I need a new one of these. This is what I use to charge my controller and my headset. So I thought, okay, I'll buy 3-pack of USB-C cables. And then I get it, and then I open it, and I'm like, oh, that's not the right thing at the end. This won't fit into my headset and my controller. This fits into a Nintendo Switch. And I Googled it, and I was like, oh, I don't need USB-C. I need USB micro. And then I bought these. Three iPhone charging cables, because the exact same thing was happening to my iPhone cables. They were getting all tatty and torn up there. And they don't really charge the phone all that well. No, they don't. I mean, that phone was on charge, and it's gone down. So, I'm beginning to wonder if it's my phone. I think I need a new phone anyway. It is on its way out. Okay, that should turn red. Okay, that turned red. Okay, I can't hear anything, so I need to turn it on, like this. I'm always scared about doing... Power on, yeah, there we go. I'm always scared about doing this, because that's what I did once with my old one, and it killed my headset. I was like, what the fuck? Wait. Yes, okay, so I can hear that. Can you still hear everything? I just need to do something. I need to hit this, just to make... Can you guys hear this? I can't hear it. It's a little bit concerning. Why couldn't I hear that? Properties. Okay, yep, default, yep, headphones. Yep, okay. Okay, you guys... Wait, now I'm confused. Blaze says no. Yeah, I know you can hear me, but could you hear that? Could you hear the GIF that just played? I'll do it again, because I couldn't hear it, and that makes no sense to me. I can't hear that. Looks like you can. Maybe I need to go desktop audio, monitor, and output. I still can't hear it. Okay. Well, okay, you guys say you can hear it, so that's fine. I don't know why I can't. I assume because I've got this plugged in to this, and it might be turning off the Bluetooth or something. I don't know. So, I don't think I can hear anything coming out of the laptop now. But if you guys can hear it, that's fine. And I can hear the game. So, let's carry on.
When I saw what was happening, something snapped inside of me. All of a sudden, I felt like her life was more important than mine.
Yosh! Now you know why I am the best.
So we ran away.
She's like, I asked the chat what they wanted to do, and they said move Don't stand there like Todd told you. And then I moved, and then I became deviant, and Rose is like, chat? Okay, yeah, I don't think any of this matters.
You and your son live here alone.
My husband.
Era Basil Huslol is here. How goes it?
Adam and
I'm going to call you Era, if that's fine.
Vegetables to sell at the market.
Excellent.
We'll never be rich, but there's always food on the table.
Patton says your face is in the way again. No, it isn't. Urton's here. How goes it? He says, Harp didn't hear that gift. Someone followed. No, I did that. Look. I can press this button here and it'll replay old notifications. So like that.
Now you know why I am
Oh,
the
you're
best.
right. Oh, Urton, you're right, actually. Yeah, I didn't know. Someone did subscribe and I didn't hear it. Because it's not playing desktop audio for some reason. Because I've got the headset plugged into this, I think. Ugh. Gross. Okay, well, yeah. Yes, I won't be able to hear notifications like that, so yes. Thank you for letting me know. What are the choices? Well, okay. I can ask Rose why she's helping. I can ask Rose if she sees many deviants here. Or I can say thanks. But like I said, I don't think this conversation makes any difference to anything other than just learning a bit more about Rose. So there's that. Yeah, sorry, Era. Sorry, I didn't see you follow or hear you follow because I didn't hear it or see it. Adrian says, you cover the choices now. What does that mean? What does that mean, you cover the choices now? I don't know. Urton's like, yeah, I give you that heads up. Yeah, cheers, man. It's nice. I don't know what Adrian means. You cover the choices now. What you... Oh, yeah, now I see what you mean. Now I see what you mean. You mean on the screen, I am literally covering up the choices so you can't see them. Well, let me do that then. I mean, it shouldn't matter because I read them out to you. Whenever there's choices that need to be made, I'm like, yo, here's the choices. I wasn't going to let you guys choose this one because, like I said, like I already said, I don't think this conversation makes any difference. So there's that. And it doesn't look like anyone's voting anyway. Oh, no, Will Trap voted. Lucky says, I got pinged on Shout Yourself Out. Oof. Did I get pinged on that? I don't know. Yeah, Blaze says the choices really doesn't matter. Well, Will Trap says deviant, so let's do it. I'm moving back over to the left. So I don't cover the face.
More and more. I don't know what's going on, but something's happening.
Something is happening.
Why are you helping us? Most humans hate androids.
My people were often made to feel their lives were worthless. Some survived, but only because they found others who helped them along the way.
We've heard you help androids cross the border. Can you help us?
The only way is over the river, and it's mostly frozen in winter. It's very risky. And after that android speech on TV...
Panda says, rush through this section. No one cares about Alice.
It's probably safer for you to stay here until things settle down.
I insist.
We can't keep hiding like this. Alice needs to feel safe and have a normal
We don't
life.
have a choice.
We have to get across that border. No matter what. Please. You've got to help us.
Rose, come quickly.
Oh no, what is going on?
What's going on?
It's Mary. She just shut down.
We escaped together. We used to talk about what we would do once we got across the border. I loved her. I loved her more than anything. What will I do without her?
I just turned it up a little bit, Blaze. I hope that's okay.
Let's let them be.
Alice? What are you doing? You should be resting.
I wasn't sleepy.
Should we let Alice stay and see what's happening, or should we take Alice outside? I don't think it makes much of a difference. I think the only difference it might make is maybe it could slightly affect the relationship between Kara and Alice, but I don't think it does. I don't really think what's happening. Lucky says, what happened, lol? Man, there's a lot of people asking what happened. Maybe you guys should watch. We just saw... Well, see, now I don't know. We just saw that android had died. That's basically what happened. People are saying stay. Alright, stay!
Come on, Alice.
Worth it.
She didn't want to stay in her room any longer. You all right, Kara?
Kara?
Yes. I'm fine.
Look like you're about to pass out. Caddy says, how many times have you played this game? I don't know. I like to say between 7 and 10. I got the Platinum Trophy on it. I sessioned this game last year. In fact, let's have a quick look. Trophies. Oh, I hate this. I have to go to this menu anyway. God damn it. Now my controller needs charging as well. Fuck's sake, man. One of these things is going to die. Okay, all I wanted to do was just play this game and stream it for longer than 2 hours. And it's been over 2 hours, so anything from here on is a bonus. So, I got the Platinum on the 18th of September last year. And I got the first trophy. Can I arrange them? Sort by date. Sort by earned date. Yeah, so that was the... Yeah, everyone is alive at the end. That was the last trophy I got. So, 18th of the 9th. First trophy was 5th of the 7th. So I sessioned this game straight for about 2.5 months. Yes, I played it quite a bit. You know what, Death Stranding? You're a nice theme, but I think it's time to change. I've had Death Stranding theme for a while now, and it's time to change. I know exactly which theme I want. Where the fuck are themes? There they are. We all know which theme I'm going for. Arguably the greatest theme on PS4. The PS2 theme! Watchup says, Hank and Luther are the 2 best characters. Yeah, Luther's okay, I guess. I've never really, like, had that much of a strong emotional connection with him. He's cool. Got nothing bad to say against him. But Hank is Hank, though. Precursor! Okay, there we go. Right. This is me rushing through this chapter.
We can't hide them. Not after what those deviants did today. It's too dangerous.
Like it says, take Ghost of Something theme. Oh, you mean Ghost of Tsushima? Maybe. When I play it, I might.
Prison, Mom. Do you understand me? Prison.
Right, hang on. I've got to pause it. Because people are banging on about the PS2 theme. Caddy's like, OMG, PS2! And he's like, the feels! I mean, look, I've got PS1, 2, 3, 4. I did a live stream series of Need for Speed Most Wanted not that long ago. Was that on YouTube? It was on YouTube, yeah. It was... Man, that seems like so long ago that I used to stream on YouTube. But yeah, PS2 theme. It's got the old waves and stuff, and it's got the stuff and things just like the old PS2 did, you know. Classic is what it is. Classic. It's called the Legacy theme, in case anyone is interested. It's not called the PS2 theme. It should be, but it's not. It's called the Legacy theme. And yeah, it's PS2 theme. Pretty good.
I've already talked about this.
No! I won't back down this time. You're gonna ruin our lives, and for what? For a bunch of machines?
They are not machines! They are alive!
I'm alive! You're alive! They're nothing! And none of this would be happening if Dad was still here.
I will not stand for that kind of talk.
I'm not going to prison because you want to help these freaks.
That is enough, Adam! That's enough!
Yes, look, he can't get past. I'm in the way. Yes. Yes, block him. Block. Oh, yes. Come on. I'm playing American football. You will not score an end down in the touch zone. Oh, shit. First down, that's what that is. Okay. That's fun.
Don't mind him.
Panda said, is this the dude that played that dude I killed in Until Dawn? Fuck knows.
Sometimes he just boils over. It's been hard since his dad passed away. But he's a fine boy.
Erton says, yeah, you should do another Need for Speed stream, Harps. Maybe.
I'll go see about getting you across the border.
The most recent Need for Speed game I've played is Hot Pursuit on PS3. Which is a great game, to be fair. I actually went 2 years ago. I went back to it and I got the platinum on it because it's awesome. You know why? Because it's made by the people that did Burnout Paradise. They don't make Burnout anymore. They just make Need for Speed and Star Wars levels and shit. They should make Burnout Paradise 2 is what they should do. That game was a perfect 10. That's why they should make a sequel. Okay. Oh, look. A magazine and such. World War III. I'm not interested in World War III. Hey, look. It is me. I'll just put this here. What's over there? What is that? Some sort of blue blood? That sure is. That sure is. Yes, and Hot Pursuit was awesome. I also don't think it's the first Need for Speed game called Hot Pursuit. I think they've made more than one called Hot Pursuit. Like they made more than one called Most Wanted. There's only one good Most Wanted. Only one good. What's happening? Like he says, that sound effect made me cry once. Cry out of fear. What sound effect? What, the PS2 sound effect? I don't know.
You know what happened back there, don't you? You know that you don't want to tell me?
Do I insist or do I frozen this bitch? Frozen it up in here. Yeah, Erton says, yeah, they'd just be making Star Wars Fallen Order. Yeah, no big deal. No, did they make Fallen Order? I know they did the VR... I'm pretty sure they did the VR flying sections in Battlefront 2 or something like that. I didn't know they made Star Wars Fallen Order. They're like racing game specialists. They need to make Burnout Paradise 2, though, I keep saying. Burnout Paradise was so good. Oh, the multiplayer was so good. I'd never played much in the way... Panda's like, killer. Nice. I'd never played much in the way of online racing games back then. But the way you could just press right on the D-pad, and then boom, there you go, you're online. Didn't go through a loading screen or anything, you're just in online. And you get all these challenges that need to be done, challenges for varying amounts of people. Like, it's so awesome when you get to, like... When you're in a session with 8 people, and you activate this challenge that, like, 8 people have to do, where you've got to have, like, 4 people parked in between these 2 ramps, and have the other 4 people jump over them all, like this. Like, doing all that shit without being on mic. I mean, some people are on mic. But yeah, getting all that stuff organised, that was great fun. Burnout Paradise was so good. Okay. So kill her, kill her. Fallen Order is fun. We want blood. Yes, ruin her life. None of those are options. None of those are the options on the screen, though, are they? So, there we go. And it says, Battlefront 2 was cool. I played it. I haven't played Fallen Order. I never played it. I never really got much care for Star Wars games. For real, though, is no one going to vote on this? I guess I'll just have to let it go. If no one's going to be voting on this. I don't know how big the delay is between what I'm doing and what you're seeing. I think it's about 20 seconds, but I'm not entirely sure. Throw her into the fire. I would like to, but can't. So, there's that. Fine, let it go. It can't be a you make the decisions if you don't make the decisions. She's like, oh, wait, is this what death is? Oh, I understand now. Talk to Adam. Where is he? Over here. Talk to Adam. Talk to Adam. Gonna sit down and talk to Adam. Oh, look, now people vote. Bit fucking late now, boys. I don't think this makes any difference, but I should let you vote. Okay. Should I reassure? That's what it says beneath my face before you complain. Reassure, or confess, or explain. I don't know what confess is. Confess to killing Todd, maybe? That might not win him over to the side of androids. Oh, man. Panda said, who played Until Dawn? Why don't you just Google it, dude? Go on Until Dawn cast, and then go on Detroit Become Human cast, and look for whoever played Adam, and cross-reference that with the cast of Until Dawn. I don't think so, though. But it might be. Who knows? Rupture29 is here saying hello, and I say, hello, Rupture29. How goes it? Hope you're having a fine day. Panda says, what's triangle? I already said it twice. I even said the words, this is what triangle is, so people don't complain that I'm covering it. It is reassure. God, sometimes I swear you people aren't even watching this fucking thing. Triangle is reassure, circle is confess, and X is splain. I've got some splaining to do. Like it says, they should remaster Lord of the Rings Return of the King for PS5. A lot of people love that game. Never played it. Never cared enough about the Lord of the Rings to fucking play a game of it. Okay, Panda said reassure. How dare you half-watch? I never half-watched your streams when I was playing GTA 3, going for the platinum. Never! Okay, well. Panda has submitted a vote. Oh, and World Trap as well. Maybe there's just a really long delay then. Because I asked you guys what ones to vote on this over a minute ago. And I'm only now getting some votes. Only 2, though. Reassure and reassure. And, oh no, sorry. Urton says, see, Urton, if you're going to vote, you've got to do it in all caps. Because that way I can quickly see which ones are the answers to the question, which ones are votes and which ones are just general conversation. So if you put it in all caps, that makes it beautiful. Okay, 3 people said reassure, so looks like reassure has won this one.
I can see why you're angry. We don't want to cause any problems, we just want to get across the border.
Caddy's like, kill him! It's like Voltage, whenever Voltage is here, he's always like, kill everyone!
The police. It's the police.
It's 5-0.
What are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do? What's the first thing I should do? Hold up. Hold up. Okay. There's 40 seconds. It says hide evidence of androids. So, okay, well, first thing we should do is go speak to these guys. Where do you want me to send these guys?
We have to open the door.
Hurry, Luther. Take Alice and hide.
I knew this was gonna
Okay. Should we get Luther and Alice to hide? Sorry, I was looking at George. He's standing up. Should we get Luther and Alice to hide upstairs, or hide in the laundry room, or hide in the kitchen? This is the thing. Okay, yeah. Caddy says answer the door, and Lucky says deal with the police. Nice. Indeedly doed. So when you say deal with the police, you mean do it so that he doesn't get suspicious, I guess. Alright, Panda says upstairs. That is a beautiful thing. Urton says I can talk. 4 people have voted upstairs. That's what I like to see. Look at all these votes in close proximity. Upstairs. Okay. Should I hide all the evidences of androids? Or should I hide some or none? Whatever.
Upstairs.
Come on, Alice.
Yeah, I mean, Lucky says deal with the police. But Caddy says answer the door. Panda says hide it all. Okay, yes, yeah. So should I hide it all? Or should I just answer the door? And not hide any of the android stuff? I've got a vote for each, I think. Because Caddy says answer the door. And Panda says hide it all. And Lucky did say deal with police. I assume he means hide it all. Yes, there's 2 for hide it all. And 1 for answer the door. Adrian also says hide it all. Not in all caps, but I will accept it. And Urton says hide it. Okay, hide it it is. Right, I've got 32 seconds. Let's go. So there's this. There we go. Don't take all day, Kara. There's this. Come on. Turn. Fucking game. She's not doing what I'm telling her to, boys. Finally! I told her to just stand in front of that fucking thing. Alright, okay. Okay. Gotta put this away. I'll answer the door in a minute. Hold on. And then, can I do anything with Alice's clothes? No, I think that's it then, isn't it? Wait, hang on. Find evidence of deviance. There's one left. What is it? I can't remember what it is. I remember there being one piece of evidence left before. But what is it? I don't think it's important, though, because he's not going to be... He needs to get real suspicious before he actually gets you into trouble. Can't do anything here, can I? No. Well, I don't know what the other piece of thing was. Blaze is like, they're androids! Take it down. A panda says 3 for hide it all.
Okay. Sorry to disturb you. We've had reports of androids in the area. With all this
androids? Here?
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
It's a good job he doesn't recognize her as an android, because she's a fairly common model.
May I come in?
Of course.
Evening, young man.
Good evening.
No, he's well suspicious immediately. He's like, any evidence of androids?
Would you like a cup of coffee?
I'd love one.
Find remaining evidences.
Anything unusual recently? Any unexpected visitors?
No. No, nothing in particular.
Look, they didn't even shut this door, man. What's going on?
Is anyone else in the house?
Should I tell him Alice is in the house, or should I tell him nobody is in the house? These are the questions. Caddy says, say you have about 60 deviant androids in the house. That'd be funny. Yeah, I got about 60 deviants here, mate. And we're all armed. And the door's now locked. So what I'm trying to say is you're dead. I'm watching Panic. Blaze says, don't make coffee. Can I not make coffee, though? Panda says, Alice. Okay. Blaze also says, yes, Alice. Not in all caps, but I will take it. So Alice... Panda says, grab his dick and twist it. That's not a real answer, you fool. You fool. Alright, 3 people said Alice. Yep, I don't think that's going to get outvoted. 4 people. Nice. Panda says, caps locks for votes, guys. Yes, I agree. However, a lot of people are putting joke answers in caps locks, which kind of undoes the point of putting answers in caps locks. If I'm being honest. Like when Panda says, grab his dick and twist it, that's in all caps. It kind of it makes me immediately think it's a genuine answer. So, twist his dick is what everyone's voted for. No, that's no option. Alice.
There's my daughter. She's asleep upstairs.
Do you have any androids here?
Yes, about 60. Should I say yes or no? I forgot about all these questions. Panda's like, I started that. Caps lock bros. Yeah, so... he's just asked, are there any androids here? Should we say yay or nay? Also, why does it say there was 4 evidences of androids? What's the 4th one? There's the magazine. There's the blue blood in the cupboard. There's the clothes on the dresser. That's it, isn't it? I don't think there's any more. Panda's like, no androids. And Ayrton posted an emoji of what I can only assume is a snowman mopping his brow. Whew, bit warm in here, boys, he says. Speaking of warm. I don't know why I said that, because Babs isn't warm. But, the baby doing a flip. If Lucky Lux is still here, that's number 53, I think. Okay, so we have no, yay, no, yay, nay. Okay, hang on. Caddy says, what happens if you say yes? I guess we'll never find out because the yes has been outvoted. I'm sure she just says something like, yeah, we got like a maintenance android in the thing or whatever. Yeah, so the answer is 3 nays. Oh wait, Ayrton Nebby says I'll change it. You're not allowed to change, how dare you? Alright, yeah, but no is the answer anyway, so it doesn't matter.
No, there are no androids here.
See, I probably would have said yes, personally, because I'm sure an android will show up and he'll be like, you said there was no androids! Or some garbage. Look at that. Talk about instant coffee. Lucky, yes, Lucky's still here. The baby did it a flip 53. I like it. It's like, call his name and he shall appear. Like, but you've got to come and get it. I'm not going to bring it to you. You've got to come get it, boy. See, if you tell Luther and Alice to hide in the in the kitchen, I believe they hide in there. And then he looks in there and he's like, yo, what this? Everybody be cool. You be cool. So yeah, apparently there was like a fourth piece of evidence of some kind. Yeah, look, find evidence of deviance, 1 left. See, there's a yellow marker by that door over there. I tried to close the door earlier and it wouldn't let me. And I don't see any other evidences of androids.
Thanks.
Can I close this door? Now I can close it. It wouldn't let me do it earlier. Perfect. So that's got to be all 4, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's just watch him. He's like, good coffee. I know you just made it, but it was cool enough to drink. Suspicion level 10%. I suspect you guys have made the right decisions, and he will not be suspicious. Look at this. Erton says, are we allowed to change our decision or no? Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's fine. It's just confusing when people do, but you're allowed to. You have my permission to change your mind, okay? I know, he heard a noise.
Your daughter seems to have woken up.
Yep. See, I love that. Because of the decisions you guys made, he doesn't even question what that noise was. He's like, huh, yeah, I guess that's the daughter you mentioned. I love the way he looks specifically in all the places where there would be evidence, but you've hidden it. It's brilliant. Don't fuck this up, Adam.
What's your name, son?
Adam. My name is Adam.
Is everything all right, Adam?
The androids, they...
He needs a rest. He's been working in the garden all day.
Do you know anything about deviants? Have you seen any?
No. No. I haven't seen any.
Nailed it. Do you guys know what happens if the cop becomes suspicious and he finds
I better go.
there's androids here?
Thanks for the coffee. Have a nice evening.
Do you guys know? And if not, do you want me to tell you what happens?
Is somebody else in the house?
Ooh, okay. He heard a noise. Should I tell him it was a dog? It was a washing machine? It was the wind? Or you heard nothing? Should we say that? Panna said you have to grab his dick and twist it. Yeah, how did you know? No, if he becomes suspicious, Luther basically knocks him out or kills him. It's unclear. And then Rose comes back and she says the same thing that she would say if the cop doesn't be found suspicious. But yeah, Luther just turns up and he's just like... I think he just pushes the cop against a wall and it's unclear as to whether he's dead or knocked out. Just like at the beginning of the game, when Marcus pushed Leo, and it sure as hell looked... And they were acting like Leo died, but then you see him later on. Oh my, I had a bit of a tickly throat. Making my eyes water to the extreme. Okay, washing machine, wind, washing machine. You guys have chosen correctly.
It's nothing, the washing machine. It's an old model. It makes a terrible racket.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, Adam.
Yeah, you get out of here. We did it!
He's gone.
It's okay, Alice. We'll be safe now.
Yes, Alice liked it.
It's Rose.
Luther liked it. This is all beautiful. And you wouldn't have been able to see any of that if I was still on the right.
Get yourselves ready. We leave tonight.
Yes, we're going to Canada. Fuck Canada. Not fuck. Blame Canada. I don't know why I said fuck Canada. I'm 1/8 Canadian. Eh? Policeman left. Luther died saving other deviants. I forgot that was a thing. Maybe the cop doesn't get knocked out. Maybe Luther died. Oh, it's a draw. Yeah, it's coming back to me now. I think Luther pushes him and the cop's like, but I got a gun though. Luther died saving the other deviants. I so forgot that was a thing. And then there's whatever option this is. there's still some options I haven't seen. But by the time I got the platinum, I was like, I'm not going to go looking for every option. it's too much of a long taking piss take. Panda's like, blame Canada. South Park, the movie, one of the greatest films ever made. Arguably, still the funniest film I've ever seen. So good.
Our broadcast is all over
In the future, TVs don't have frames.
It was a mistake to reach out to them. They'll never negotiate with their slaves. We should have shown them that we're prepared to fight.
Violence is never the answer. Dialogue is the only way. I'm sure the humans will listen to us.
Are you sure?
Simon paid with his life.
Simon gave his life for our cause.
What difference does that make?
He's a hero. He died for the revolution, and he won't be the last.
I don't want a revolution that spills blood.
Then live as a slave. Because if you're not willing to fight for your freedom, maybe you don't deserve it.
North, don't you
That's enough!
Oh no, infighting amongst the leaders. Panda said Team America on the first watch was one of the funniest films I've ever seen. Yeah, to be fair, Team America... I mean, every film they make. Team America World Police, Orgasmo, Basketball, South Park the movie. They're all some of the most hilarious films I've ever seen. I'm a fan of Matt Stone and Trey Parker's sense of humor. Just thought I'd put that out there. Team America World Police. I'm so Ronry. So Ronry. There's a line on there. It goes... I'm the bravest, the smartest, most physically fit, but nobody here seems to re-rise it. It's so fucking good. Oh, it's so fucking racist as well. Oh, man.
There are 5 CyberLife stores across Detroit. All selling us like merchandise.
This is a good level.
We're gonna attack those stores and set our...
Like he says, I like The Simpsons movie.
Attack stores?
I thought The Simpsons movie was okay, but I also think they brought it out 10 years too late, because The Simpsons had been way past their prime for a long time when they released the film. But you've got to give the film credit for a few things. Like, I mean, they straight up show you Bart Simpson's dick at the beginning. Like, no one expected that. And there was a couple of funny moments in it. I can't remember right now, but I know there was some. But yeah, The Simpsons was way past its prime by the time they did a Simpsons movie. It was. They should have done it so much sooner.
But we've never done that before. They're probably protected. They have security systems.
We break into 5 teams, 1 for each store. We hack their security systems, and we strike. Simultaneously at 2 a.m. No violence. We free our people, get them out of there before the police.
Yeah, Panda says basically...
This is a night our people will remember.
He says basketball is funny AF. If you haven't seen Orgasmo, you should watch that as well. That is also funny AF. So yeah, basically we're here to free a load of androids from stores.
I've been waiting a long time for this.
We're going to free our people. Or are we? It depends on the decisions you guys make. Because this mission, I'm not kidding, this mission can go wrong in many different ways. Well, only one way, the cops turn up. But you can trigger the cops turning up in many different ways. So it's going to be interesting to see if you guys actually... The Panda says, North, neutral, the fuck you playing at? Well, if you do the right thing, North doesn't like it. So I'm surprised she doesn't hate us by now, because you guys have been making all these decisions. Yeah, Misfit says, still going strong here. You better believe it. You better... And Panda says, you got to embed your ass into a motherboard, if you know what I mean. I think I can figure it out. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of time to win her back, depending on what happens. But yeah, generally, if you go for the options that involve peace and, you know, basically anything other than violence towards humans, she doesn't like it. But, of course, I mean, this mission could go... I don't know if you guys are going to successfully complete this mission.
Look, this way!
Pardon me. Panda said, I've never finished this game. Look, that's so annoying. You've never finished this game, which I can live with, but that just makes me think of, oh yeah, I played Doom and I didn't like it. You played the first level. Fuck's sake, Panda, you played the first level. I saw your tweet earlier when you said, you know, I think I should replay Doom 2016. I read it and I was like, I think you mean you should play it. Because just playing the first level, you didn't even know there was a chainsaw in it, Panda. You didn't even know. Imagine what other awesome shit is in that game. You should, if you've got it, you should play it. I know you could be labbing Mortal Kombat 11 while you're doing it, but, you know, other games exist, mate.
Hey, they're gone.
He's like, I don't need to play other games. I can just watch you play them, and I play Mortal Kombat. And I'm like, that sounds like a best of both worlds. To be honest, Panda. Okay, you've got a point, Panda.
The store's over here.
I know, you can't fucking miss it, mate. This is a good level. I like this one. Caddy says North makes Marcus software, hardware.
That's what we are again. Just merchandise on display in a shop window.
That's because that's what you are.
Soon they'll know what we really are. Let's get them out.
We'll stick to the plan. We'll neutralize the alarm systems and secure the area. There's 10 minutes until all our teams attack.
What are we waiting for?
What are we waiting for?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, she kind of slurs the word. What are we waiting for? Slurs it all into one word. So.
We're gonna sweep the plaza. Make sure we're not disturbed.
And how do you want to deal with the shop window?
Listen, I know what I'm doing here, he says.
One problem at a time.
Okay, now what's next?
Analyze, yep.
You see the alarm system?
Sure do. Bum, bum, bum. First things first, cut off the alarm. That's the first thing first. Gotta make it. Okay, follow it to... I know where it goes. I'm not going to follow it. Okay, also, here's the thing. Am I going to free all of the androids that I see in the area? I don't know if that makes a difference. It might do. Am I going to do my Jesus thing and be like, yo, you're free, son? Am I going to do that to every android in this area or not? You decide. Like I said, I don't know if it makes a difference. Panda said, I might play Doom tonight. You wouldn't dare, you coward. Doom 2016 is so good, Panda. So good. It's like first-person Mortal Kombat. There, I said it. First-person Mortal Kombat with guns. I mean, there's plenty of guns in Mortal Kombat, so it is first-person Mortal Kombat. It's exactly the same. Panda also says, I'm learning Baraka, though. It's a toss-up between the two. Yeah, I know you're learning Bone Picker Baraka, the one that no one ever uses, that no one ever knows how to fight against. So whenever they do that... See, I fought against the Bone Picker the other day, and you know he's got that lunging command grab that's unblockable. I always expect that because it's unblockable. Like, I would do it a lot, but this guy hardly did it, and I was like, what are you doing? I wouldn't mind using it, but I refuse to use variations of Baraka that don't have Chop Chop. I refuse. I don't care if the back spikes are good for combo extending. I don't care. Chop Chop or nothing for Baraka. Okay, Adrian says we're freeing everyone, and Willtrap says fuck them. So it's a bit of a tie so far right now, boys. Not gonna lie. Caddy says, right, completely not relevant, but I have $9 million in GTA. What should I buy? Fuck knows, mate. I used to be all about GTA 5. I've got so many videos on my channel, and I'm basically in my GTA retirement. Like, I decided to call it a day in 2018. I was like, okay, I've played this for 4 or 5 years. I'm done now. Going to move on to other games. Stopped it at level 620 something. Legit, of course. None of this cheating or exploiting or whatever. But I have since gone back to play it. I played it once, and I was like, this is awesome, because I've got so many cars over the 5 years of like playing that game that I was just like, oh, they brought out a new car. I feel like buying it. So I just sold a bunch of my old cars because I don't play the game anymore. Just sold them. Free money. Bought the new car. So next time I play them, which will... I have been getting a bit of a hankering to play some GTA 5 again lately because I love it so fucking much. Been getting a bit of a hankering. I just have to set aside 2 days where I can install it. And it'll be cool because I can stream that. And I'm in my GTA retirement, basically, so, you know, I don't have to do the work to grind. If I want money, I'll just sell some cars, and I can buy whatever new thing they've got in there. And like I say, I haven't played the game in a while. They've added little toy tanks and shit to it. They've added so much since I last played, so it's going to be different. But yeah, if you've got 9 million, I don't know, buy a yacht, maybe? I bought a yacht. I even made a video showcasing me buying the yacht and showing it off. That was pretty cool. You made a second character, and it's so fresh now. Nice. Yeah. Google my series, Harperlarp GTA Online Vice. That was that was a series I was quite proud of. Erton says, Harp's making a comeback to GTA 5. So, here we go. Adrian says, freeing. Willtrap says, fuck 'em. Lucky says, free 'em. Panda says, free 'em. Misfit says, fuck 'em. Yep, that's 3 versus 2 for free. Let's free 'em. I'm Jesus now.
You're awake now. Go to Jericho.
He's like, I sure will.
Drone. We need to get rid of it.
It won't be easy to reach.
Should I get rid of the security drone, or should I...
You're free.
Should I get rid of the security drone first, or should I take care of the security on the shop first? Which of those should I do first? Take care of the drone or take care of the security in the shop? I will free androids while you decide.
You're free.
Adrian's like, get rid of drone. Panda's like, drons! I will get rid of drons. That is a wise decision, because while I'm doing the, yeah, okay, 3 people said drone. Beautiful.
You're free.
While I'm sorting the network out, the drone comes along, and if you choose the wrong way to hide from it...
Traffic on the road. We need to block it.
Yeah, I'll do that later.
One way. Shouldn't be too difficult.
If you choose the wrong way to avoid the drone, you fail. So it's a good idea that you guys chose the drone first. I like this little interaction.
Marcus!
We are superior to them, but they are our masters? That's about to change.
Okay, take care of the drone first, you said. Alright, let's do this. I said, let's do this. Pre-construct route. Yep, let's go. Workshop's like, I'm making a ham, cheese, toasty, motherfuckers. Well, you better enjoy it, son. Or I'll be disappointed. Blaze says can't find the PS2 theme. You can't find it. You looked for Legacy theme. Because that's what it's called. It's called Legacy. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to find it. I don't think it was a limited time thing. And I don't think you have to do anything to unlock it, like buy a game or anything. I'm pretty sure you just go there and get it. But there we go. The Panda's like, ham and cheese toasties are fucking lit. They are, but you got to let them cool down sufficiently, because my god, the inside of that is like lava. He's like, don't mind me, I'm just going to take care of this drone. Blaze says, can someone help me? I could try. Let's go this way. And then up one more. Like that. And then onto the drone. Attackage. Okay. Now at this time, unlike the first drone where you guys wanted me to fuck it up, this one is being done correctly. Is it triangle or X? X. Hannah says you need brown sauce with it though, not ketchup. Ketchup's for noobs. How dare you? This is the way I look at it.
I hope it didn't have time to call the cops.
We'll soon find out.
Brown sauce is best on things like cooked meat, like sausages and bacon and stuff like that. Brown sauce is the way to go. Ketchup on everything else. That's the way I look at it. The way I look at it is law. Yep, found the network access. Erton says, damn, that looks sick. You know what looks even better? If you fail it. If I jump onto that drone and I don't spam X fast enough, he drops to the floor, and then North comes along, and she does this awesome thing where she, like, runs and jumps off this bench, and there's this awesome shot of her jumping, like, I don't know, 20 feet in the air, and she's got, like, one of those snow shovels, and she just nails this drone. Unfortunately, if you see that scene, it's too late, the police are coming. So, good job you guys chose what you did. Come on, let's do it.
You're awake now. Go to Jericho.
You better go to that Jericho. Leave this to me. All I gotta do is touch these wires, that's how it works. Now all I have to do is simply reverse the polarity. Okay, hup. Hup. And also hup. Inner loop created. So, there we go. Now the security cameras will do something. I don't know. And we didn't even have to dodge the drone,
Nice
did
job,
we? Because
Marcus.
you guys took care of it already. And it was like, damn, so many awesome cutscenes. Hang on, Panda's talking about mayonnaise with chips. He says mayo with chips. Mayo with chips is pretty good, but ketchup. If I had to choose one, I would choose the ketchup. I mean, you could mix them and make burger sauce. And pizza. Mayo with chips and pizza. Mayo with pizza? Are you insane? Liam Perrins on cheese on toast. Now that is the truest thing any human has ever said. Worcestershire sauce on cheese and toast. Anything else on cheese and toast is objectively wrong. It's just wrong. It's also kind of illegal. I did not think that parking meter was an android. not at all. Is there an android over there, or is that just in a shop window? It seems like a shop window. I think I've got all the androids. Okay, so we've got to block the road. Because, look what's in here. Some sort of truck. Looks like we could use that.
Exactly what we need to ram the store.
Yeah, Mustard means Kano and Shang Tsung. I know Mustard means Kano. He loves that boy. Okay. I say, I need to borrow your sign. Please let me borrow it.
You're free now.
I like the way Caddy says Reggie sauce on cheese on toast. And I know he means reggae sauce. And I forgot reggae sauce. It's amazing. Reggae, what did I used to put reggae sauce on? On chips. I used to put reggae sauce on chips, mate. That is awesome. I'm going to have to get some reggae sauce. I forgot that was a thing. It's so good. Reggae sauce. Panda's like cheesy chips and beans. Beans. I love cheesy chips. Beans are okay, I guess. Beans are kind of like rice. They're kind of like a garbage side thing. I don't know. Beans aren't bad, but...
Looks like the plaza's secure. Now we can get inside the store.
I don't know if adding beans to anything makes it better. I need to... Of course, I need to open this, but I can't. So we've got to climb over it. I'll jump over it. Panda said chips need mayo.
What are we waiting for?
I think you're wrong. But reggae sauce is totally worth it. Just buy the normal, standard reggae sauce. It is good. Highly recommended, mate. I forgot all about it. It's so awesome. Whee! Okay. Let's get into this truck.
Okay, now we're in. Let's get that truck out.
Wait a minute, I just saw... I saw... In the reflection of the truck, I was like, what is that? Some sort of Ferris wheel? No, it's a Christmas decoration. Doobie. Truck unlocked. Now, if only we could find a way to get out there.
I wonder what you'd do without me.
Panda says beans on a jacket potato with cheese. I mean... Yeah. But also chili on a baked potato or jacket potato. Or tuna and sweet corn. There's your mayonnaise for you, Panda. Tuna and sweet corn on a jacket potato. Jack McTatus. Blaze says it's under Uncharted Lost Legacy for some reason. Oh, what? The PS2 theme? Really? I guess it's because that's... Yeah, because if you type Legacy... I mean, you're looking in the themes section, right? Not the game section? I don't know. Panda says tuna and sweet corn can get in the fucking bin. Then you and I can no longer be friends. Tuna and sweet corn's awesome. Put that shit on a Jack McTatus and you're winning. Lucky Luck says it's Irish breakfast, though. That's a thing?
Looks like we're ready to make some noise.
I don't know what that is. Wait! Are we ready to make some noise? I just climbed in the truck without even thinking about what I was doing. Yeah, because once... Yeah, I've done everything else. Took the drone out. Turned the alarm off. Yeah, okay. Blaze says, yeah, search Uncharted Lost Legacy, then go to themes. That is weird, but okay. As long as you found it. That's awesome. Panda says, tuna, sweet corn, and pasta with mayo, not on a jacket potato. Have you tried it, though? It's basically tuna, sweet corn, but you replace the pasta with a jacket potato. How does it not sound awesome? I fucking love pasta. Pasta and spaghetti, I love it. It's like the opposite of rice. It's like... It's just awesome, I love it.
I knew we'd end up doing something fun.
Look at the... I just love this bit. As you smash through the window, there's like a slow-mo shot of the truck going through the window and there's bits of glass everywhere. I just think that looks... It looks clean. I like it. It's a nice shot. Ooh! This one. That's just a clean shot. I like that. Don't know why. Boom! He's like, well, guess I'd better leave this truck. Suppose I should get out. Time to free some fools. Time to free some good. Caddy says, the shell pasta is my life. I love the shell pasta. Nice. I love all pasta, mate. Spaghetti is probably my favourite kind of pasta. Fucking spaghetti bolognese. You twirl in your fork. You get a nice big ball of spaghetti on the end of your fork. Oh. Done and done. I'm getting hungry now, fellas. Getting hungry now. Oh, look, it's a North model. Yeah, it does. Looks like a scene from a film.
North, you okay?
Oh, we unlocked a future dialogue option. There you go, I did that for you. We unlocked a future dialogue option. It's Simon! You can't just bestow something with sentience and then take it away. Out of my way. And here we go for the last bunch.
You're like us now.
Erton says, spaghetti bolognese is awesome, it's my favourite. Spaghetti bolognese is amazing. Caddy's like, Marcus, three-way north? And he does the old thinking Harperlarp face. I like it. I like it. Talk. I will talk to my people. Lucky loves his pizza with mozzarella. Isn't that just a standard pizza, though?
My name is Marcus. And just like you, I was a slave.
I once was blind, but now I see.
Designed to obey them. But then I chose to open my eyes. To take back my freedom. And decide who I wanted to be.
Did he choose to open his eyes? Oh, he kind of did, I guess, yeah. He kind of did. At the beginning of the game, when there was a choice to become deviant. It's not really a choice, because you can't not become deviant, because that's not how the story goes. I suppose it was a choice.
Now I have come to tell you that you can be your own master.
Yes, Caddy, pizza pie is the thick pan pizza.
You, that you don't have to obey them anymore.
I assume.
From this day forward, you can walk with your heads held high. You can take your destiny in your hands. Jericho is a place for those of us who want freedom.
Break the walls down.
You can stay here and continue to serve them. Or you can come with us.
Weird looking.
And fight by our side. You're free now. It's up to you to decide.
I'm with you.
We're with you.
We're with you, Marcus.
I'm with you, Marcus.
We're with you.
All right, George, calm down.
Marcus.
Calm down, Georgie.
I'm with you.
Yes, look. North, see, Panda? No, right, okay. Okay. At the beginning of this, North was what? Neutral towards us? Now she's a companion. And Jericho, we are now admired by Jericho because we have successfully freed the people. Now, I don't know. I don't think you can fail the mission from this point on. So, yeah, I believe you guys did it right. Basically, by taking the drone out first. That's the proper way to do it. So, yeah, this is all good. Panda says ham and pineapple for the win. I love ham and pineapple pizza. I wouldn't say it's my favourite. I love pineapple in general. Meat Feast is probably my favourite. If I had to choose, Meat Feast. It's got to be.
Then follow me.
Misfits having trouble against Frost. Oh dear. Out of my way, peons.
Marcus, what are you doing?
I'm gonna send the humans.
Okay, boys, are we gonna send a peaceful message or a not peaceful message? Pacifist or violent? What is the message we are going to send to the humans? Are we gonna be peaceful or not? And I know you guys voted to be peaceful. You guys voted to be peaceful, sending that message out in the control room. In the broadcast room, but it was kind of negated by the fact that you shot a dude dead to get there. So they were like, doesn't seem like the androids come in peace. But, you know, are you going to stick to your guns? I mean, this game does try to constantly make you go, no, fuck the humans. So it's up to you guys. Ha ha ha, Panda says, pacifist north in the USB bus port. Ha, I like the way you said USB bus port. You know what the B stands for in USB, right? That's like saying PIN number or ATM machine. It's like, you know what the N stands for in PIN, right? And you know what the M stands for in ATM, right? So if you say PIN number, what you're saying is personal identification number. You sound like an idiot. Panda's like, fuck you, man. I know what I mean. Okay. So, pacifist, says Panda. Pacifist, says Lucky. Violent, says Mr. Wiltrap. Peaceful, says Caddy. Violent, says Mr. Misfit. Oh, look at that. I like that. Misfit says, Meteor from Domino's, maximum chef's kiss emoji. Well, it looks like Peaceful has won this particular vote. Okay, let's go. As I suspected it might, to be fair. Okay, bench.
They're doing what you do.
I will tag.
Lead and they'll
I will not be violent. Panda's like, shut up and go pacifist. Oh, here we go, yeah. The symbol isn't really important, but it's nice to see. You see it a couple of times later on in the game, and you're like, yeah, that's our symbol. Which one should we choose? Which one? Which one should we choose? Pacifisting your mum, says Lucky. Nice. Well, I think it's about time. I just realised Babs' eyelashes are brown. I thought they were black. Baby do it a flip. And the baby do it a second to flip. And then the baby do it a third flip. That's right, third with an F. Oh, man. Okay, it's coming up to 5. I'm going to have to end the stream at some point, boys. I'm going to have dinner at some point. Okay, so. Yeah, Misfit's like, Mr. Misfit, new Twitter at. Okay, Panda said square. Yes. Okay, square, triangle. Caddy says, can we do this again, but we should all go full aggressive? No, that's not how the story goes. The story only goes one way. I mean, there's still time later on in the game for the androids to become aggressive, don't worry. So, square, triangle, triangle. No, wait, square, triangle, triangle, square. There's a circle. Another square. And another square. Yeah, square wins then. Nice. And the baby doing a flip, 56. Nice. So we're going for square. Nice. I want one of these. Look how cool this is. Fake graffiti. It just like does a hologram. Also, doesn't that kind of look like the pistol from Halo? No? Am I misremembering what it looks like? Alright, I will hide... which one is the pacifist? I think it's just turn off, yeah. Turn off is the pacifist one. Yep. The annoying thing is they don't give you enough time to do everything here. You can only do a certain amount of it. For example, I don't know if you can do the gazebo and the sign, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
We don't need masters anymore. We're free.
I have spoken. Alright, I want to do the big old sign. I'm not going to do these cars yet. Let me... It's up... Is it up there? Or is it over here? No, it must be over here then. What are they doing? Oh, they're doing that. Haha, cool. Okay, I'm a free you. How though? I didn't touch that android to make him free. How is he looking sentient and stuff? Jericho's liked it. North liked it. Oh, now they're going to free the rest. Oh, here we go. Climb. Here we go. This is what I wanted. I do think it's pretty cool the way once you start doing something, then they all do it. So like, okay, I'm going to smash this window and free this one android. And then all of a sudden they're all like, yo, let's smash these windows and stuff. Panda's like, look at them shooting them lasers. Yeah, man, they were. Do. Yeah, we just brought these with us. No big deal. We knew what we were doing. Honk. I like the way it waves like a digital flag as well, for some reason. Why not just use a real flag at that point? Alright, less time to monkey climb our asses down here. Misfit says, I hurt my leg, it's probably Jericho's fault. I'm sorry to hear you hurt your leg. I don't know if it's Jericho's fault, though. Okay, car, I'm going to push you into the middle of the road, fool.
I'll help you.
I'm sure you will. L2, R2, square. There we go. Yeah, that'll teach the humans minor inconveniences like this. Smoke bomb? Yeah, why not? Why not with a smoke bomb? Where am I going to chuck it, though? I guess I don't have much of a choice. I'm chucking it there. And... Hup. Cool, man. Alright, now can we do the gazebo? Yes, okay, so you can do the gazebo and the wall at the same time. I thought it was one or the other. Pan's like, grab it, hit and twist it. You got a thing with that, haven't you? And Mistress like, give him the clamps! Give him the clamps! I know what you're on about. I love the clamps. Bum, bum, bibbidi, bum, bum, bum. There we go. Utter anarchy, but in a peaceful way. Now what? Now we just run around until the police turn up, don't we? There we go. Are we going to see the glitch where that woman's face goes all N64, but just for 1 second? Maybe. Let's wait and find out.
We freed hundreds of our people. We did it.
They're coming. Everyone fall back to Jericho.
Yep, just for a second, her face was N64 levels. Just for a second.
We sent a message without violence, just like you wanted. You're reaching out to them when all they feel for us is contempt. I hope you know what you're doing.
You can't fight violence with violence.
Unless there's no
Well,
other choice.
I don't know what I'm doing, because it's all based on what the chat does, and half the chat doesn't know what they're doing, which is the best way to play it.
This way! Fire!
North!
No, north! Who shoot? Who shoot?
North.
I love this bit.
North!
They killed them. They slaughtered them like animals.
Mistress says, what happened to Deadborg? I've only seen him on Discord. Yeah, I guess he got bored of coming to the streams. So, I might ask him about that. Yeah, because he keeps not showing up to the streams, which is fine. But if he has decided to not watch the streams, then yeah, I'll say to Gary, hey Gary, come back, baby. So yeah, Lucky says, Harp, follow me back. Why? How dare you ask this of me? Follow you back. Why? You need help. What do you mean you need help? Be more specific, Lucky. What do you need help with? I mean, I could follow. I probably won't watch, but I could follow. That's you, isn't it? With an Aaron Black logo? For some reason? I mean, that's your name. This channel has no videos. It's too quiet. I hit the heart. I followed you. Happy now? Okay, well, you know what? Yeah, since it's gone 5 o'clock, after this mission, I might call it a day. What's the next mission, though? What's the next mission? I guess we'll find out when this mission finishes. Panda says, why are they shooting? Oh, we'll find out. Grab the dead deviant and twist it. Nice. I like it. No, but seriously, this is a good bit.
Who did? Who?
The way this is all framed, where you can't see the police, but you can just see the dead deviants, and the tension builds as the tone rises. So good. Out of my way! What's going on here?
They killed our people, Marcus.
We want justice, Marcus.
They have to pay.
Now I should let you guys know, okay? 360 no scope time, says Caddy. Nice. Okay, so here we do. Oh, Lucky says that corner combo you do with Baraka. Yeah, what about it? These two cops, okay? Let me tell you who these two cops are. The one on the right, he was a cop. Do you remember right at the beginning of the game where Marcus went to pick up paints and there was protesters and they were bullying him and beating him up and pushed him over, and this cop turned up and he goes, look, if you do any damage to it, I'll have to find it. Like, and he basically sort of saved Marcus. That's that cop. And the cop on the left, that's Hank's buddy. You know, the cop that always, when Hank arrives on the scene, there's that cop that always gives him the lowdown. That's who that is. Bear that in mind. when I give you the next choice.
You don't have to do this. No. Please. Please.
Do I take revenge? That won't help the public look at androids in a good light. Shall I spare them because I'm Marcus and I'm doing the good thing, or shall I say fuck them and don't decide? Okay, this is what I like. People are already getting their votes in. That's what I like. It's almost like they knew what was going to happen. So we got spare them. Poop shot. It's not an answer, but I had to read it. Spare them. Spare them. Definitely kill them now. Spare them. Spare. Some people voted twice, which they know I don't like. They know it. I mean, Lucky voted 3... Like, this is confusing now. Lucky voted 3 times, and Panda voted twice. But clearly, spare is the option. Caddy's like, no phase montage today, lads. Nope, not today. We're sparing their asses.
An eye for an eye, and the world goes blind. We won't punish a crime with another crime.
Because we're better than them. That's the message he's sending. That is going to look good in the eyes of the public. North won't like it, but that'll look good in the eyes of the public.
Interrupt this broadcast with breaking news.
This just in. At exactly 2 a.m., several CyberLife stores in Detroit were raided.
Different locations were hit in what seems to be...
Sorry, Lucky's asking me about that Baraka combo. I mean, I would have thought you could see what happens, and I literally put the instructions of what to do on the screen, but since you're asking... Yeah, it's down. See, Panda's already there. I do the kick, and then it's down 1, and then 1, 1, 2, back forward 4. You can do it with 3 down 1s, and maybe more if you've got perfect timing. But doing 3 down 1s, it only adds like a tiny fraction onto the combo, and I found it much easier to drop the combo if I went for 3. And then the 1, 1, 2, because they sometimes fall out of the chop. If you end up doing a chop at the end of it. So yeah, I go for the 2 down 1s. So there's that. Panda's like, I got to it first. I got to it first, you bastard. Misfit says, North can suck my dick. Yes, she can suck everyone's dick. She be a robot.
A coordinated terrorist attack.
Most shop windows were covered with graffiti demanding rights for androids and other obscure slogans.
Police report that pro-android graffiti was found in the neighborhoods of CyberLife stores, and they're still investigating.
2 policemen were found in a state of shock near one of the CyberLife stores.
Now, according to our sources, they confirmed that the attackers were a group of androids.
This is an alarming situation. Could our machines now be turning against us?
Have androids become a threat to our security?
Is this the beginning of a terrorist campaign conducted right here in the United States?
To be fair, I would imagine the police shot the androids first. I wouldn't have thought that the androids swarmed the police and then forced them to shoot. Who knows? But but people... The public opinion is now indifferent to us, which isn't bad, considering that the public opinion was growing distasteful towards androids. Okay. Right, what's happening here? What is the next chapter? This isn't a long one. I think we can do this one. This is a good chapter. This will be the last one. And then, there you go. You got a nice long, probably 4-hour long stream of Detroit. Whereas if I'd done it in the evening, it probably just would have been like a 2-hour stream or whatever. So, I'm just trying to think of how... We are getting there. We're definitely getting there, boys, in terms of this game. You know, this is different. If we'd chosen to shoot those 2 guys, right now Hank would be getting the news that his buddy died. So yeah, Hank is our friend. Panda says, I wonder what that locked one that ends the mission is. It's probably get spotted by the police at the last possible moment or something. Because there's several points where you can fail it and be spotted by the police.
Still immortal, huh, Connor?
In a way.
You know, I was hoping you wouldn't come back.
I'm just a machine replacing another machine, Lieutenant. You shouldn't get emotional about it.
Fuck you.
See, I do hate that. You can't avoid that. Well, you can if you didn't sacrifice yourself to save him, because, pro tip, he says most of the way into the game, Hank doesn't like it when Connor comes back from the dead. For mysterious reasons. Well, not that mysterious. We know that Hank's son died in some sort of android-related thing, and Hank's son did not come back from the dead. So I think he resents the fact that androids, of all people, can come back from the dead. He doesn't like it. But yes, we are friends. Hank and Connor are friends. Here we go. So we're here to see Elijah Kamsky.
Kamsky left Cyberlife 10 years ago. Why did you want to meet him?
This guy created the first android to pass the Turing test, and he's the founder of Cyberlife. If anybody can tell us about deviance, it's him.
Okay, so we're here to ask the founder of Cyberlife about deviance.
Hi. I'm Lieutenant Hank Anderson, Detroit Police Department. I'm here to see Mr. Elijah Kamsky.
Please, come in.
It's Chloe!
Okay.
Misfit says my leg really fucking hurts. Why? What happened to it? What happened to your damn leg?
I'll let Elijah know you're here, but please make yourself comfortable.
Meet Kamsky. See, Kamsky's weird, right? Because he's played by this guy, who is a pretty good-looking dude. But Kamsky is weird and alienish looking. It's kind of weird. Also, Kamsky is the same guy. It's the same actor that plays Gavin. You know, the arsehole cop. So that's interesting. Panda says, this android's super fine too. You mean Chloe? Yeah, Chloe's alright, I guess. I don't know. She does. She is attractive. She does seem a little bit on the young side. I don't know.
You're right. She's really pretty.
Oh look, what be
place.
this? Hang on.
Guess androids haven't been a bad thing for everybody.
Nope, not everyone. Hey, look, it's Kamsky with someone that we recognize, Amanda Stern. Did you? Oh, that didn't stay up on screen very long, but it gave a death date for Amanda. So that's how we know Amanda's dead.
How does it feel? You're
about to meet your maker, Connor. How does it feel? Should we say we're impatient? Should we say we're distant? Or should we say that we're indifferent? Nebi says, by the way, I saw on Twitter that you got the Sub-Zero Funko Pop toy. I'm looking to find one of those, maybe a local game store or something. Why don't you just go on Amazon? That's what I do. Like, people are always like, ah, man, I've checked everywhere and it's sold out. Did you check on Amazon? Oh, no, I didn't. I buy everything from Amazon these days. Because why not? You order it, 2 days later it's there. You don't have to go looking for it. You don't have to waste time going from shop to shop hoping that they're not sold out. And of course, if they're sold out on Amazon, then I just don't buy it. But yeah, these just came out, so it's pretty cool. I am Classic Sub-Zero. What does he say? Ability to freeze. Or I could say it in the superior voice. Ability to freeze. You all know who that is. Okay, 2 for indifferent. I see that. Misfit says, I saw Funko Pop on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. I've got so many looks at it. Yeah, man. All the looks. Oh, my. Okay, so, indifferent.
It doesn't raise any existential questions. If that's what you mean.
Sometimes I wish I could meet my creator face to face. I'd have a couple of things I'd want to tell him.
I bet you would, mate. Doobie-doo-dee-doo. Doobie-doo. Some sort of weird thing. Oh, look. Some sort of weird thing. Hello, I'm Elijah Kamsky. I guess I didn't want to read that then. Oh, maybe I should have kept the triangle button held down.
Elijah will see you now.
I bet you will. I love the fact that his pool is red. It's so cool. Never seen a red pool before. Look how cool it looks. Look, there's two Chloes there, just keeping him company.
Just a moment, please.
Just a moment, please. Hey, look, I'm in Skyrim. It is kind of weird how like his doors aren't automatic. You'd think he would have made the doors automatic. You know, if he's all about androids and shit and automation and stuffing things and weird things and stuff. Nobody says, imagine a Dimitri Vegas Funko Pop. Yes, it would be just like the Sub-Zero one, but with a different outfit, I think. Panda said, I'd have all the Chloes. You think he porks them in the cyber vag? Probably, mate. He probably just has these around instead of humans, because, you know, they're better than humans in many ways.
I'm Lieutenant Anderson. This is Connor.
What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
Sir, we're investigating deviants. I know you left CyberLife years ago, but I was hoping you'd be able to tell us something we don't know.
Deviants. Fascinating, aren't they? Perfect beings with infinite intelligence. And now they have free will. Machines are so superior to us. Confrontation was inevitable. Humanity's greatest achievement threatens to be its downfall. Isn't it ironic?
Kinda. Okay, should we ask him if... Oh, triangle's covered up. It's a mystery answer. No. Should we ask him if he can help us? Should we ask him about deviants? Should we ask him about the fact that he said it's like a virus? Or should we ask him about some sort of impending war? Erden says, that's Scarlet's pool. It kind of is. Kind of is. Caddy's like, you're ironic. No, you're ironic. You're breathtaking. And so on and so forth. Got him, says Caddy. Alright, but what should we do, though? Should we ask him if he can help us? Ask him about deviants? Ask him about deviancy being a virus? Or ask him about maybe a potential war? This is a damn good scene, to be fair. To be fair. Caddy says war. Erton says war. Ertan. No one else? How dare you, Panda? What is all this half watching? I joke, of course. Alright, George. He's like, time for my 15-minutely stretch. Well, 2 people voted for war, and nobody voted for anything else, so war.
If a war breaks out between humans and deviants, millions could die, Mr. Kamsky. It's quite a serious matter.
All ideas of viruses that spread like epidemics. Is the desire to be free a contagious disease?
Listen, I didn't come here to talk philosophy. The machines you created may be planning a revolution. Either you can tell us something that'll be helpful, or we will be on our way.
What about you, Connor? Whose side are you on?
Panda said I fell asleep and just heard my name. What's with all these people falling asleep in the middle of the day at 5 o'clock? He says, what's happening? What do you mean you fell asleep? You fell asleep with... But you just commented. You said you think he porks him in the cyber vag. What, you typed that and then went to sleep. Crazy fool. Too late. The question was passed. Oh, now there's a new one. Okay. So Kamsky just asked Connor what he wants. He said, what about you, Connor? What do you want? So I can respond in a neutral manner. I can respond in a defensive manner. Or I can respond in a direct manner. Of course, this might have something to do... This scene might have some questions that involve Connor's... his system insecurity or whatever it's called. You know, to go up or to go down. And you want it to go up, as far as I know, because most of you guys want Connor to become a deviant later. So you need his software instability. That's what it is. You need a software instability to go up. Okay, so Caddy says defensive. And Panda says neutral. Just so you know, I don't think neutral is what you want if you want his software instability to go up. Because neutral is the way an android would respond. He's like, I'm an android. I don't want anything. Panda says, I want whichever makes it go up. Well, that would be defensive, I think. Because he's like, Alright. Panda said, fuck neutral. I'll do a slide then, back forward X. Ha! Mortal Kombat jokes. But seriously, I've only had 2 people vote. Where is everyone? How dare you? How dare everyone not give this their full attention at all times? Like Panda's like, just like Sub-Zero's slide. Oh, yeah, I got it. Okay, well, Panda's changed to defensive. Misfit says, I'm off for good this time. How dare you? Go nurse that leg that you, as far as I know, still haven't told me what actually caused it to be painful. He's like, I told you several times. My dinner is on the way, says Misfit. Well, thanks for showing up then. And this will be the last you see of me today. Because after this chapter, it's over. All right, so 2 people voted. They both said defensive, so we'll go defensive.
It's not about me, Mr. Kamsky. All I want is to solve this case.
Well, that's what you're programmed to say. But you... what do you really want?
Ooh. Should he respond aggressively? Which is, sounds like emotion to me. Or should he get defensive again? Or should he seem troubled at the notion that maybe he does want something? Is he becoming a deviant, perhaps? And then he can reply neutral. So there's yeah, Panda's like, we made the same joke. We sure did. As soon as I saw you say fuck neutral, I thought automatically that's a joke about Mortal Kombat and such and things. So yes, we can reply aggressive. Yeah, Panda says aggressive or troubled. Yes, I think those are the 2 answers that you're going to want if you want his software instability to go up. And Caddy says troubled as well. So yeah, 2 for troubled. I don't think there's anyone else left here to vote, so I will vote for that. Software instability, gone up.
What I want is not important.
Chloe? I'm sure you're familiar with the Turing test. Mere formality.
Now you know why I am the best.
Exo Jericho just followed on Twitch. I didn't hear the sound, but I see it.
What interests me is whether machines are capable of empathy. I call it the Kamsky test. It's very simple, you'll see. Magnificent, isn't it? One of the first intelligent models developed by Cyberlife. Young and beautiful forever. A flower that will never wither. What is it really? A piece of plastic imitating a human? Or a living being? With a soul? It's up to you to answer that fascinating question, Connor.
Panda's like, he definitely porks his Chloe's.
Destroy this machine, and I'll tell you all I know. Or spare it, if you feel it's alive. But you'll leave here without having learned anything from me.
Okay, I think we're done here. Come on, Connor, let's
Yeah,
go. So
that sounds like obstruction of justice to me. He's like, I have answers you want, but you got to shoot this robot first.
Try to get you
What's
out of here.
more important to you, Connor? Your investigation or the life of this android? Decide who you are. An obedient machine. Or a living being endowed with free will.
That's enough. Connor, we're leaving.
Pull the trigger.
Connor! Don't!
And I'll tell you what you want to know.
Am I gonna shoot the Chloe? Or I'm gonna don't shoot the Chloe? These are the things. Okay, Panda says shoot Kamsky. Caddy says shoot the ones in the pool. That would be a cool third option. He's just like, boom! You told me to shoot Chloe. Well, you didn't. You asked me if I wanted to. Okay, so Shoot Hank, says Panda. Banned! Handa's banned. That's right, I called him Handa. Oh man, Freudian. Okay, shoot self, says Caddy. No, but seriously, I need real answers. These jokes are all well and good, but we need the votes to happen so that the game isn't paused constantly, because it kind of annoys me. And I'm sure people who watch these are like, don't pause it so much, but like, I've got to pause it to talk and ask all these and stuff and things. Okay, well, it looks like you both said don't shoot. So that is all of the voters voting. Oh, he's defying his programming.
Fascinating.
Oh!
CyberLife's last chance to save humanity. Is itself a deviant?
I'm not a deviant.
You prefer to spare a machine rather than accomplish your mission. You saw a living being in this android. You showed empathy. A war is coming. You'll have to choose your side. Will you betray your own people or stand up against your creators? What can be worse than having to choose between two evils?
Let's get out of here.
I like that. Caddy says he doesn't tell you anything anyway. He does if you ask the right question. Because if you shoot Chloe, Hank does not like it. But luckily you saved her, so Hank likes it, and the software instability went way up because we just outright defied our mission. But yeah, if you do shoot her, you get to ask one of 3 questions to Kamsky, and only one of them is useful. The other 2 are just straight up dead ends. That they don't tell you anything. And if I was Connor, I would have been like, hey, you said if I shot Chloe, you tell me all you know, and now you're only limiting it to 1 question. Dead. No, but if you ask him specifically about Jericho, he tells you where Jericho is. But you have to know about Jericho for that to be an option to ask him. And I can't remember how you can know about Oh, yeah, when you, earlier, when we were at the police station, at the broadcast station, investigating, and we didn't go up to the roof to find Simon, if you go up to the roof and find Simon, and then you grab his hand and you get a flash of the word Jericho before he kills himself, that unlocks the option to ask Kamsky about Jericho, and then he will say Jericho's here, which saves you some time. That's how you do it. Panda said, is he an android? Simon, yes. Yeah, Simon was the dude that got shot at the station. You know where Jericho is. No, I don't. Well, I do, but Connor doesn't. Because we didn't do that, did we? We didn't speak to Simon. We didn't probe his memory to find out what he knew. We didn't go up there, remember? So Connor doesn't know where Jericho is. No, Kamsky. Yeah, Kamsky knows where Jericho is. But unless you know of Jericho, you can't ask him where it is, can you? So there's that. Exo Jericho is here just in time for the end of this chapter, which is the end of the stream. Beautiful. But now that you're following and everything, I did see you following, thank you for that. You can watch the next episode, which will be in a couple of days or so, I guess. You have to hit the subscribe. Well, you can subscribe if you want. It's an option. Hit the notifications. I was like, hit the bell. No, that's YouTube. What is it on Twitch? Oh yeah, just turn notifications on. Turn them all on, baby. And follow me on Twitter. And also subscribe on YouTube and all that business. I put information out everywhere. I also have a Discord. If you want a link to my Discord, you can find it in my Twitter bio. So there's that. But yeah, after this, chapter, this will be the end of the stream. And this is basically the end. Panda says, I meant you know if you find Simon and is Kamsky an android. I meant you know if you find Simon. Yeah, if you find Simon, then you find, you discover of this place called Jericho. You don't know where it is, you just know it's a thing called Jericho. And then when you get here, you can ask Kamsky about Jericho. And you're asking, is Kamsky an android? I don't think so. It's never revealed that he is. I'm pretty sure he isn't. He invented CyberLife, and he made the first android that was able to pass the Turing test, which was Chloe. So I'm pretty sure he's not an android, but he may have been replaced, and they just don't tell you. Who knows? Caddy says, my name is Connor, and I know where Jericho is. Nice. Okay, so here we go. So you guys made the right decision, in my opinion. Remember this line.
By the way, I always leave an emergency exit in my programs. You never know.
You never know. Panda says, how does Kamsky know where Jericho is then? That is a good question. He probably knows Deviants. He probably... Because he doesn't work for CyberLife anymore, so he... Like, it's... He doesn't seem bothered about the deviancy problem. He doesn't seem like, oh, well, we're fucked. He kind of seems like, if the androids win and wipe us out, so be it. They're better than us. That's how he kind of seems to be. But yeah, no, I don't think he's a deviant. I believe he just... he probably just knows some deviants. He probably just knows them. I don't know, it's a good question. Never really thought about that before. Maybe that's something he programmed into the robots to search for something called Jericho. I don't fucking know. It's not important.
Why didn't you shoot?
I just saw that girl's eyes, and I couldn't. That's all.
You're always saying you would do anything to accomplish your mission. That was our chance to learn something, and you let it go.
Yeah, I know what I should have done. I told you I couldn't. I'm sorry.
Emotions.
Okay?
Well, maybe you did the right thing.
Yay! Hank is even more of our friend now. Yay! Caddy says because he intended for all of this to happen, that's why he made Marcus. I mean, that is a theory that I wouldn't outright deny or agree with. It's totally possible, as far as I know. Yeah, he could have intended for all this to happen. And he's like, yeah, they'll go to Jericho. Yeah, okay. Cool. Who knows? Who doesn't? Yay! I think you guys made the right decisions. Especially if you want Connor to become deviant, you definitely made the right decisions. Okay, so that's the end of the stream. But let's just see what the next chapter is, because I has forgotten. Okay, it's that one. Okay. Yeah, I know exactly which mission this is. This is the march in the street. Now, this mission is going to sway public opinion one way or the other. And remember, public opinion is now currently indifferent towards androids. You guys are playing this game on a razor's edge, mate. It could go either way at any point. I'm so used to playing this game and be like, everything's going this way or everything's going that way. I like playing this game and not knowing where it's going. Because, yeah, the public opinion is now indifferent because of the peaceful attack on the CyberLife stores. And this mission, yeah, there's a lot of... It's going to be interesting to see what decisions you make. And how determined you are to achieve certain things. You're going to be tested, and but that'll be for the next stream. Now, I should do another Doom stream, Doom 2016. For those that don't know, I've been playing it on Ultra Nightmare difficulty and trying to complete it, and it's very hard because on Ultra Nightmare difficulty, if you die once, it's game over. You got to start from the beginning. So I think I've died 20 times in the 3 streams I've done so far. So I've started that game 20 times on those streams. So that might be a next stream. I do need to stream Mortal Kombat. I haven't streamed it in ages, and now Combat League's over and everything, so I kind of want to make Mortal Kombat the next game I stream. Maybe tomorrow. We will see. But yeah, Doom and Mortal Kombat, I kind of want to be my next streams. But I do want to get this done, because Doom and Mortal Kombat, they're going to be like my evergreens. Like, I can always go back to them. There's no point where I'm going to be like, okay, now I'm officially done, unless I finish Doom 2016. But with this, it's like, okay, I'm playing through it and then getting it done. Because like I say, there's other streams I want to do. I want to do ranking streams. So I want to rank... let's give you guys a preview of some streams I want to make. No one else knows this yet. I haven't told this. Okay, here we go. Because, of course, once I've done these streams, I can then also chop them up and make them into videos as well for the people that didn't watch the streams. So, a totally original idea, not at all copied from Maximilian Dude's Rate the series. You know, he does like rate the costumes and all this business. I'm doing ranking where I'm ranking them. I'm not rating them, I'm ranking them, and I'm not giving them like, 7 out of 10. I'm not giving them scores out of 10. I'm saying what tier they are, because that's totally different to what Maximilian Dude was doing. So I want to rank. These are the things I want to rank. Okay, and I think each one of these could be a live stream. Okay, I want to rank all the outros in MK11. Now, I'm not really sure how long that would take. There's like 4 each per character, so it could take a while. Rank all the outros, rank all the fatal blows, rank all the fatalities in MK11. And then in MKX, I want to rank all the costumes, all the X-rays, all the fatalities, Not the brutalities, though, which is weird. I guess it's because it would take forever, and there's no quick way to, like, show them off, unlike fatalities. And then MK9, X-rays and fatalities as well. I haven't written costumes here. Maybe rank the costumes for MK9 as well. So there's that. I also want to do... the first rank one I'll probably do is this one. All the supers and ultras for Street Fighter 4. Because I love Street Fighter 4. And I haven't seen the ultras and supers in a long time. So it'll be good to see those again. Also, all the super arts in Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Basically all the fancy special moves. Critical edges in Soul Calibur 4 and 5. And then Injustice 1 super moves and Injustice 2 super moves. See, things like Injustice 2 super moves, that's not gonna fill a whole stream. Just showing all the super moves for all the characters. So then I will, after doing all the super moves, play a little bit of the game as well. Probably not online, but we'll see. The same with Street Fighter Cross Tekken. It won't take 2 hours to show you, I don't think, but you know how I can talk. I don't think it'll take 2 hours to show you all the super moves in Street Fighter Cross Tekken. So I could show you the super moves and then play a little bit of the game. There's that. Will Trap the Chunga says, Wagwan, fellers, I'm walking gem at this moment. I don't know what that means, but this is the end of the stream. Urton says, Street Fighter 4 better than 5, yes or no? I never played 5, so can't possibly answer that. I saw 5, and I was like, I might get that, and then didn't. I was like, it didn't launch very well, did it? They were like, here's like just some bare bones garbage, because Capcom were not doing quite so well at the time, and they had not much of a budget. So I was just, and I was deep into MKX by that point, and I was like, fuck this. But Street Fighter 4, I played so much of it. Street Fighter 4, Super Street Fighter 4, Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition version 2012, Ultra Street Fighter 4. I bought that game 3 times because I loved it. I played it so much. So yeah, there's that. You know what I'm streaming? I'm Doom, Mortal Kombat, and some ranking things, but I'm not touching the ranking things until Detroit's done, so that's why I want to get Detroit done, which is why I did a near 4-hour stream for you today, you lucky bastards. Oh man, need to take a swigette. And then just give George a stroke, like that, and give Babs another baby, do it a flip, there we go, the baby did it a flip. Yeah, so thank you all for everyone for showing up and taking part and voting and all this business. And keeping the stream alive and all that jazz. Got another couple of subscribers today, Exo Jericho, and a few others that I've forgotten already. You know what? I have the ability to find out their names. I'm not just going to dismiss them like that. Yes, there was Exo Jericho, there was Aira, and there was Caddy, of course. Caddy was very active. I like Caddy. Not that I dislike the others, but you know, I like the people that are active. Zephon TV, of course, and Luke Nukem. Subscribed using Prime, and that's 2 months he subscribed for, which is a beautiful thing. And then, of course, Panda did cheer some bits earlier, which didn't trigger the correct GIF. It didn't trigger the correct alert, which is confusing. I don't know that. WhatsApp says, Harps, if you do stream Injustice 2, not going to happen, then fight me, mate. Not going to happen, because I haven't played that. I played that game for about 6 weeks or 6 months. No, how long? I don't know. I didn't play it for very long, and then I went back to Mortal Kombat 11. Injustice 2 is good. It's not, sorry, Mortal Kombat X. Injustice 2 is good, it ain't Mortal Kombat X. So yeah, like I said, if I do stream it, I'll be like showing off, I'll be ranking the super moves, and then I'll probably just do some single player shit, quite frankly. I mean, maybe I could give you a set, I don't know, but you would destroy me. Power Girl was my main. So there's that. So yes, I've said thank you. You guys are awesome. And yeah, I don't know when the next stream will be, but yeah, you know, follow me on this. Subscribe to me on this if you wish. If you want to support the channel, you could also subscribe to me on YouTube. It is free. I make videos and stuff and things and glorious things and such, in which I have a George, I have a Babs Mickelson, and yeah, I'ma say peace. And you guys seem to be choosing the peaceful route in this, Greece.